What's up? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Let's get it. Let's get it. Hump Day Wednesday. Gotta get over the hump. Coffee and donuts for grown-ups. Open panel. The link is in the chat. Wait for everybody to get up in here. Smash the like button as you come in. The best way to wake up. Coffee and donuts in your cup. Let's see what's going on. So much to talk about. A lot of humps to get over. We go through this on a weekly basis. So salute to everybody that's coming through. Smash the like button as you come in. Sunshine Queen in the building. What's up, sis? What's happening? You know, doing a little hump day Wednesday, burning time until Cam come on, little something. So I'm just coming to have fun because I ain't really got too much to talk about right now. You know, not but so much. But it's always something to cook up. How your morning going, sis? Hopefully everything is good. I already know, clocking it and rocking it, ain't no stopping it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, why everybody, wait for everybody to get the notification and everything. The same crybaby issues and the wham wham, where's still going on, Sunshine Queen. They got to get over that hump, man. They got to get over the hump. It's just bad out here. It's just bad out here, man. The people are still up in their feelings, no matter how much advice you try to give to these people for them to have a better, healthy mind when it comes to certain topics. They just don't listen. So they're gonna draw themselves even deeper into the stir crazyism that they got themselves into. And I say, well, with that being said, go on and be great. You'll be great by yourself. Whining and crying is getting on my nerves. I be wanting to take a break because I don't want to hear it. It's not becoming entertaining anymore. Or like it once have. It's not becoming entertaining. Like, we love to cook. Southern Tea, Tizzle in the building. What's up, T? We love the cooking, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it's starting to become kind of boring to me because people just constantly cooking themselves and they so much in their emotions. How was your workout? Good, good. Some get tired of it. Tizzle, the ESPN of the YTBC community. Salute to you, bro. I got a new number. I changed my number after a few years, so I'm gonna text y'all my numbers later. I take breaks too. Some shit ain't work, especially the lies. The lies and the capping is too much, and that stuff is starting to. I'm not entertained by it no more. You know what I mean? I'm not entertained by it no more. I just want to see some good old traditional, as close I can get to traditional boxing. That's it. I don't give a fuck about cooking people. I love seeing people getting cooked or cook themselves. Just leave me a damn alone. But I'm just getting boring. It's becoming hard to bear because it's really not boxing talk anymore. Because every day there's a debate. Do it has to be a debate every day? Polo Port salute. Does it have to be a debate every freaking day? I don't think it needs to be a debate every freaking day, but you have people so caught up in their emotions and they treat their feelings uh about boxing like it's a damn relationship. No, no, no. And that's why people so emotionally invested because they're approaching it like they're in a relationship. And you can tell by the way they be acting. uh, a lot of men is uncomfortable with the knowledge that the women be having, and they get to calling a women out of their names and things like that, calling them bees and holes and this, that, and the other, and it's boxing conversation. So she has to be a whore. She got to be a bitch because she's cooking you on the topic of boxing because her boxing knowledge is deeper, stronger, and better than yours. The way she does her content is better than yours, so you gotta call her a hoe or a bitch. That don't have nothing to do with being on Sunstrip Boulevard. That don't have nothing to do with tricking the sex anything. But these is the responses that they give back to these women. Angie, baby, salute. And these are the responses that the women get in return off for cooking these men. And these damn topics is becoming corny. Becoming corny. I'm starting to be bored with trolling and cooking these motherfuckers. Yeah, it's just a reflection of a male and not a man. There's a big difference, and the levels is so far apart. So far apart, but I'm gonna tell y'all, I've been having a balls Leo season, still celebrating. You know, people's family members' birthdays still going on all the way up into the end of Leo season, and just enjoying my peace. You know what I mean? Don't let nobody trick you out your spot. Know what I mean? Don't let nobody trick you out your spot. Let nobody get you all upset, get your face all frowned up. None of that. You wake up, and as long as you able to make self happiness for yourself, hey, then you did what you needed to do. Can't make nobody else happy if you don't make yourself happy first. You can't concentrate on making anyone else happy if you don't concentrate on making yourself happy first. This is a hump day, and this is the things that we must get over. But it's really becoming a bear, and they really just need to stop it, man. They just need to stop it. Can we just get a 4 day? Doesn't matter how many content creators come on. Can we get a 4 day without a content creator had to ask him to cook somebody ass or having to cook a motherfucker? And the reason why some of the content creators be like they looking for the smoke because these people be out here with the nonsense. So I'm entertained, but I'm becoming less entertained by the circus show. Which leads me to one of this morning's Hump Day Wednesday topics when it comes to this emotional sport, these old wham wham babies. Wham wham babies. What's going on? Nobody knows the numbers of Devin Haney. I don't give a damn about that. Yeah, we got to bring the. Yeah, we got to. That's what's happening, T. Let me land this plane, and I'm gonna land that on it right behind that. And we have to do something different. No panel thoughts. Yeah, it been too much BS coming up on the panels, and I get it because a lot of content creators, they good at cooking these jokers or whatever, but a little too much, and it starts to become a part of their everyday norm. I mean, and it's become panel thoughts. You see about 5 or 6 dudes. They on every goddamn panel. Every channel you go to, they on a damn panel. You might well have your own damn channel if I'm going to hear you on this panel. And then when this person is done, I'll go over to watch and support another channel. You on that panel too. You might well just have your own fucking channel. D1, salute to you, D1. My guy, what's going on? Hey, boo boo. Y'all might well just have your own goddamn channels. Now, and I get it, the content creators, I get that. They show love and support, but you got 6 people will be over on Cam channel, then the same 6 people will be on 2 cents, and then they go to, you know what I'm saying? It's just too much. It's just too much. Relax. And like I said, I can understand the content creators and things like that because that's networking and things like that, you know? Exactly. Exactly, Queen. Everybody know what time it is if they come on your shit. That's why only certain people is allowed to push that button. And I appreciate being one of them. Out of the chosen few, I'm highly appreciative of that. But that's what we got to get rid of these panel thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And let the content go back to really being real boxing talk. When it's real conversations and the people on the panels are really talking boxing, not the bullshit. And this is not to go at everybody that be in the chats because some of the people that be in the chats are panel worthy. You know what I mean? So that's why I only go to a couple joints and go up on there. You see what I'm saying? And then sometimes I just chill. Sometimes I drop one bomb, drop one round, and might sit up there and everybody know that I'm infamous for walking away. Y'all thinking I'm falling asleep and do no, I didn't set my piece, but I'm still up there. What's up, Neff? How you been, all right? You know what I mean? I'm still up there showing my support, even if I don't speak again. Yeah, Dub been working. Good morning. But he'll be popping up soon. He'll be popping up when he can. Because people have other hustles and things like that, outside of this, no matter if they, getting a little something, something from this or not. But, today's survival, you need about 10 hustles, a side job, and a career job. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's becoming unbearable. And I hope that some of the content creators start, cutting back on that. You know what I mean? Really cutting back on that because it's just a little too much, and these guys are too fucking emotional, man. They too emotional, getting mad and calling people out their name. That shit is getting corny. All things in the building. Hump Day Wednesday. Hey, listen, I put the link up in the chat if anybody want to come up and fuck around for a little bit on Hump Day Wednesday. Because sometimes I get tired, even on my own show, we're talking for hours. So I don't mind doing a panel here and there. I don't mind. Yes, T is making for a bad product. You know? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And some of the days, even some of the mornings when I'm not working, I just don't come on. You see what I'm saying? I just don't come on. I mean, I fall back, I wait. Uh, you know, I go watch everybody else. Some days I don't feel like it. Yeah, I got my sis in the building.
Hey, 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 what's
Neo
going on?
season hoes. What's up, sis? I'm my little ugly ass gonna cam up real quick. You didn't have to let me know. Nobody can copy you. See, that's one thing about certain people. Nobody can copy them. So when I know that it's the real them when they come up on my shit. See, I'm
Hey,
outside. I told you I'm gonna be outside. Y'all see, this shirt stands for something. Somebody's in trouble. I've been wearing shit all week. I've been wearing shirts that got all sorts of signs on them. They know what time it is. Put your face in the pillow in the concrete or whatever.
hey,
Put your ass
hey,
in the air, but make sure that shit is clean. Make
you
sure
know
ain't
what's
no
up, at?
dingleberries, no rubber residue and all that. Clean yourself right before I go ride rodeo and get you the fuck out my goddamn stable, goddamn. Cause I ride these horses just for a joyride, and they can go back to their rightful owners. God damn it, they can
Oh
go.
yeah, for
That's
sure.
a Kappa shirt. Do this look like a Kappa shirt, nigga? Do this look like a Kappa shirt? Talking about a
No,
Kappa shirt,
not even close.
nigga. Kappa
Not even close to a
Kappas
Kappa
ain't
shirt.
wearing this. This custom made.
No,
Nobody ain't even got this shirt, my man. This is
absolutely
only the
not.
made one. You they ain't let no Kappas wear this, homie. Shit.
No. What Kappas is he talking about? Not the
I don't know
Kappas
what
I
sort of
know.
Kappas he talking about, sis.
Not the
Yeah,
Kappas
yeah.
I know.
Hey, DS, what type of Kappas you talking about, big homie? What
For
type of
real.
what they get into at those universities you into? Mm-hmm.
They
DS
they
got
they
some
wouldn't be
strange
wearing that.
things going on. Hey, DS, you got strange things, automobiles and planes going on. We gonna
For
have to have
real.
you investigated. We're gonna have to have you investigated. Marky Dan in the building. What's up, Marky Dan? But listen, one of the little humps I want to get up on. Everybody, I've been tripping. These people been in Philly going off about this LeBron shit, y'all. They've been going off about the LeBron James shit and everything. Oh, he can't stop playing basketball. He can't quit. He gotta sacrifice somebody and all this bullshit. Listen, I don't give a fuck what LeBron does. I
At
don't
all.
give a fuck. Okay, money wise is good. Now, as far as getting the chip or whatever, it depends on what type of strategic role they're going to have him play. You know, but it is what it is. And good morning. If it's reasons for staying and playing ball, it's this reason. I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, it don't, I don't care
I don't
about
want to
none of
hear
that.
that shit.
I don't
Got my
care at
brother
all.
Tizzle in the building. You know what I'm saying? They, oh man, you going to do this? Oh, Maxie going to be the odd one out. Listen, man, these people got
I
to
don't
stop the
care.
nonsense, yo.
You
I'm
know,
like,
you
listen,
know,
y'all. Go ahead,
you know
quick.
the you know the thing is we created all this shit. All this
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
that's going on. We created all this shit that be on these panel thoughts. We created all of this because in the beginning it was fun. It was funny to laugh at. And all this is our fault, which is crazy
Right.
yes,
because again, it was fun. It was funny. It gave us something to talk about. We was roasting people. All of this shit was fun, but now it's gone to another realm that is very
yeah,
uncomfortable. And there ain't no coming back because once we initiated, you know how you give somebody an inch, they gonna take a mile. Well, these motherfuckers and we gave an inch and they done took 20 miles. And
Yeah.
all of this stuff is crazy. I've never seen anything this bad at all. With all this shit that's going on, with even during fight weeks, there's people that are arguing during fight weeks. This shit didn't used to be like this. I remember
yeah.
back
We'll go with there.
many moons ago when T used to be live or during fight week and we was all there. All y'all crazy motherfuckers was laughing and joking, and then y'all have y'all fantasy football shit that I'm laughing at y'all because y'all were pure comedy. Y'all was not up there arguing, calling women bitches and hoes and talking about folks' mamas and trying to pull up on each other. None of that was
Yeah.
happening many moons ago. But things
Facts.
happen. And now here we are. And I think it is up to us as a collective to make this shit better. That's why it's certain shit you're not finna do on my channel. It's certain shit you're not finna say on my channel, but we allow the shit. And I have to include me because I am a part of the collective. I don't think I'm better than nobody. I just think I don't do what everybody else does. And that's what works for me.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Tizzle, what's up, broski?
No, that was good. It was good, man.
I
I had to
it
come
was,
up here
y'all see
get
this,
that
this
link.
this some TWT shit right now, so I just don't be hating. All right, that TWT shit,
Yeah,
don't be
man. Yeah.
hating. A lot of y'all motherfuckers came behind TWT. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm gonna leave that right there. But if you got a
You
problem
know
with
what
it, you
I'm
can come
talking
and get cooked. Okay,
about?
don't
Yeah,
make me
nah,
really get
nah,
arrogant on you motherfuckers. Cause
Bruh,
I
don't
really
nah. I
be
was
look.
just
And
getting
it's
on
talking the
Leo
other day.
season
Like I
that
too.
see a lot of,
TWT arrogant shit.
I
Go
see,
ahead, Tizzle.
I see a lot of that blueprint floating around these streets and shit. And I see a lot of, it look. Y'all just need to start giving us our flowers and shit though for sure. I see it, and hey, look, and I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to see it too. I like, yeah, I see y'all. I see y'all out here using that blueprint.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't
I
nothing
see
like the
y'all out here
original.
using that blueprint.
What's up, bro?
That's all it was ever about, though, bro. It's like Quick said, it really is
Morning.
our fault because we gave everybody that confidence. Like, I could do this shit too. I could do this
Yep.
shit. I could know y'all can't do this shit. We lie. I lie. Y'all can't do. Some of y'all are not good. I'm just y'all not good enough to do this. Y'all really can't. I'm sorry. I told y'all could. I wanted the first one to apologize to y'all and told y'all because y'all can't. Y'all not. Like it's getting bad, bro. Like
Yep.
I'm sitting up there listening to like people argue about a lot. Y'all, both of y'all wrong, and y'all both arguing vehemently about this wrong shit that both of y'all wrong about. I'm like, oh my god, this shit giving me a headache. Like
Right.
I can't do this. I can't do this shit right now. You know what I mean? It's hard to watch a lot of these panels, bro, because it just get. It's not like watching Andre Ward and Roy Jones Jr. It's more like watching
How your brothers doing?
motherfucking
Good, good.
Radio Raheem and his partner. I forgot Radio Raheem partner. But that's more so what it feel like, bro. It don't feel like authentic. Like the content creator be authentic, but everybody he be letting on the panel, they be letting on these panels and shit. Yeah, I can't deal with it, bro. It get some of them people belong in the chat. Some of y'all don't need to be heard. Y'all just need to be seen. You know what I'm saying? We need to be able to look down to decipher if we want to even think about what you're talking about right now. You know what I
That
mean?
is a
Because
fact.
you're not helping the program. You're not really
Mm-mm.
helping the program right now.
Right. Some of them are
You know
just
what I
only
mean?
chat worthy. Some of these people are not really worthy enough to go up on
No,
panels, man.
they are not.
Really not. Really not. But yeah, y'all can
Right.
get over this hump too. You know what I mean? I'm feeling myself. Yeah, like we said, we responsible for this shit. All right, because back then, when we
Yeah,
started this shit, it was only one other boxing community together. Far as we know
Yep.
what time it is with that. It wasn't all these other ones and shit like that. And we used to sit up and go on each other's channel. We do our debates, our in-house debates. Y'all motherfuckers was learning and studying and all that. You know what I'm saying? We beat up on each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's why we not to be fucked with. That's why part of the reason D3 be murking shit. I mean, because man, we was getting the best sparring sessions in. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And we was just having fun and be like, oh yeah,
Yep.
you got that one, you got that one. Then you just want to step your game up the next time around. That's what we was doing. We was
Yep.
building, and y'all was watching and learning. And then once things start, trickling down, some of the pieces from our foundation start falling apart. And then people start picking up some of your favorite
People
content
start
creators
switching
right
up.
now. Some of your favorite content creators right now came from fucking TWT, and
I'm
I say
telling
that
you.
holding my jewels like Red Man. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, that's how
Exactly.
you
They
got
don't
the
know
power.
that. They don't know that though. They
Yeah,
don't know that they wouldn't understand that. People are who they are. And it shows you who people really are when things start to change. It shows you who they are. And that's why I am where I am right now. I ain't switched up on nobody. It's just a switch up happened. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
it just is what it is. And unfortunately, because of what we started that was so good in the beginning, trickled down to some of this bullshit that we see. And it's like at some point in time, we gotta do something different. We gotta do something better. I remember I used to send text messages to all of you all. Go be great today.
yep,
You know what I'm saying? I used to send that shit or shoot your inbox. Go be great. And encouraging y'all and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, I had to take a step back and look back who was doing it for me.
right,
You know what I'm saying? And you when you fall back and start looking at shit, sometimes I'm glad shit happened the way that it did. And I'm glad to still be as consistent as I am with my show once a week. As much as I would love to go live more than once, for what? I got a life outside of YouTube, baby. I make more money
right,
outside. I make money. I got shit to take care
and
of. I got a real life with real life shit. And I'm enjoying it and having fucking fun. Not to mention the fellas in real life look a hell of a lot better than fellas on YouTube. Is
right,
all I'm saying. You
right, right.
know what I'm saying? But hey,
Man, you don't know how to turn the corner with that motherfucker. You a bum ass driver, my man. You know it.
uh,
Hey, bum
yeah,
driving.
man.
They bum driving out here. See, that's how they boxing careers is like that too. Bum driving.
The
Your
the
favorite
quality.
fighter, your
Now
favorite
go ahead, go
fighter
ahead. Now
resume
go ahead.
look just like that goddamn car right there. Go ahead, T.
Yeah, yeah, like the quality, like it's more, it's more creators now, but the quality of creator has greatly diminished, right? It
mm-hmm,
was a time where only people who actually, you know, were good at this shit were allowed to do this shit. Were doing this shit. You
mm-hmm,
know what I mean? Now you got it's mostly when you go to most of these panels, you'll have like Yoda was saying, you'll have the content creator, and then you'll have a content creator or two up there with him. The rest of the panel is people who don't even create content, have never created content, don't know nobody, don't nobody know them. No,
mm-hmm.
ain't nobody coming checking for your boxing knowledge or opinion on the daily, right? And these the people we got on the panels, and I think that's what's bringing the product down because you can support a person, but I cannot like what's going on your show as well and not be able to listen to. I can support you, right? I can come in there, bitch. I can like your video. I can listen to you a little bit, but as soon as I hear a bunch of bullshit, and a lot of times it's not from the content creator, it's from
Right.
somebody that's on the panel. I like, nah, like,
Yep.
why we even let him talk? Like he shouldn't even been talking. Good
I
morning.
definitely agree.
Like he shouldn't even been, you know, been allowed to even talk on this shit. Right. You know what I mean? But some people only get confidence on excuse me. Some people only the lady got dementia. Some people only get confidence on other other people panels, right? You know what I mean? They know if they go on their own page and do their own shit, you know what I mean? It's you gotta that's a full show you gotta do. Like you gotta be able to do that for you gotta be able to fill your own spots. It ain't you bouncing ideas off 7 people, 3 other people. The content creator
Mm-hmm.
is you on your own show. Some people have never ever hit that live button on their own, but we continue to let them up on our panels and shit every single day. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Like at some
I ain't
point
even
you
look at it
gotta
like that, T.
at some point you gotta realize, bro, like these dudes, like they not even they know they not good enough to do this. That's why they on your panel. So why you even letting them folks come speak on your shit? That's why you don't see many people on my shit anymore, right? If you want to catch me on the panel, you gotta catch me doing the B&B with Pop. If you know when you see me with somebody, you don't see nobody on my panel with me when I'm doing my shit.
Mm-hmm.
I've been like
Yeah, that's
man, I
facts.
can't
T. Let's one of us come through. But yeah, that's facts. But
facts.
other than that, you over at pop, you might pop up here and there. And it depends on what's going on at the time. You might pop up on cam or whoever else you may pop up every now and then. Yeah, that's facts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I like Cam Show, but I can't listen to his shit for too long. I get it. That's why sometimes when I go to Cam, I just go park and I just park and just roll up blunts and drink water and just listen to some of this crazy shit. I just been there just like, what? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is
Yo,
this?
that shit.
What the fuck?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something, right? Can be having a ball with that shit, man. I mean, it's fun. It ain't nothing wrong with them. It's just some of them motherfuckers can't even be cooked no more. You done shot a motherfucker up so many goddamn times. There ain't no more holes to put through a motherfucker. You know
And
what
they
I
keep
mean?
coming back.
They keep coming
Right.
back, yo.
They love that shit, which is crazy to
Yeah.
me because ain't no way you could talk all that hot shit to me and I'm gonna keep coming back. No, absolutely not.
Yeah, well,
Now some
No.
people
they
live like some people don't get some people don't get excitement. They don't get that excitement at the crib. Like some people don't. Some people come to YouTube to shine on other people's panels though. That's the thing, right? They come to be like, this is my time. It's my time to shine. You know what I'm saying? On the next nigga panel, like that's they drug. You know what I mean? Like that's
That's
their drug. That's how they get
crazy.
they. That's how they get they rush.
That's
You know what I mean?
crazy though.
They live. They live for these panels, man. They live for it. That's why, like, why not just make your own, bro? Like, just make your own. Just make your own show. Like, if it mean that much to
right.
you, like, bro, if you could spend 5 hours a day, two
Thank you.
hours a day, 3 hours a day on
Mm-hmm.
somebody else's panel, why not do that for yourself? You know
Right.
what I mean? Why not? Hey, bro, I got a show, bro. Join my subscribe to my show. All the shows you be on, I'm pretty sure they'll let you drop your link and shit.
Yep.
We
But that's why
all
Yeah.
you don't
came
see
from the
me on.
panels.
But that's why you don't see me
I go ahead.
on anybody's panel because I've always kept the same rule. If you don't come to my chat, I'm not coming to yours. If you can't click the
Yeah.
link and come, be cool and jump on my panel, what makes you think I'm gonna come jump on yours? And then
Yeah.
there
Right.
comes an issue because I'm doing the same thing that you're doing, but now you have an issue with what I'm saying. Only thing is I'm saying the quiet part you won't say, I'm saying it out loud. But I've always ran into those kind of issues with people because they want to say things quietly while I'm going to say it out loud and I'm going to tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
But we are all different. We don't always have to listen to the same shit all the time. That's why I
Right.
ventured out and started
Yeah.
listening to non-boxing. And I've gotten more support from the non-boxing than the own people that I'm quote unquote cool with, which is crazy how that works out. I got more support coming from strangers that have never even had a conversation with me. Go fucking
Yeah.
figure. To the people that
That's
claim they cool, and I just let that be what it is. Laugh at them.
Yeah.
I see you. Stay your ass over there, but we still cool.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah. That's how it be, man. That's how it be. That's how it be, man. It's always like the latest, like new faces. Like people on YouTube, they like new faces. You know what I mean? Like sustain. Like I don't like how like just speaking from content creator perspective, right? Like I don't like how when people like it's like people get to a certain point and then you stop supporting them. You know what I mean? It's like
Hmm.
it happens with everybody. Like you get like we get to a certain point, and then it's like, okay, well, he doing good enough. He don't need me no more. He don't need me no
Right.
more. He don't need my support. He doing that. He don't need me no more. And then we do that. We do that enough time. You know what I mean? It's like a trickle effect. But
Yeah.
and I mean that like I use Cam since we were just talking about Cam. Like I don't even know if Cam. I don't even know if Cam monetized yet.
How
I
you
don't think
doing?
I ever seen. He has. I don't even know if he has yet. But I just hope like when Bruh get to that point, because I feel like people switched up on me like once I got monetized. I hope if Bruh like when he actually get to that point, everybody don't just quit fucking with him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I felt the way about that. You know what I mean in the beginning, but that's part of what keep me going anyway though. But I noticed like we support people until like something new come along, and then when something new come
Yep.
along, we all run over
Huh?
there, and
That
then
Let's
that's
go.
how
we
some
all
people
go over
are.
here. Then we all go over here, right? You know what I mean? But I don't like that in the streets either. It's like people halfway support you, or they support you to a certain extent. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Certain
But,
plateau.
but that's when we learned
And
that
I ain't
people
talking about
really
the
not as
OGs
cool
or the
with
OG.
us as
Like
we
some people
thought
been
they
doing this
were.
shit 15, 20 years. So they got they. I ain't talking about. I'm talking about the people who we just got here the last 5 years. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like shit. Not the people who been here 12,
Yeah.
15 years. Like they already solidified, right? Everything that they doing, they deserve it because they've been here 2 fucking decades. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, but I mean like the newer guys, the newer people, we'll support them early, and then we'll kind of hop up off them after a while, man. But we got like you said, that's part of the alpha too, man, because we had a nice thing going, nice conglomerate going, and then once we separated, we all just kind of bounced to we all just kind of did our thing. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, a big part of the bullshit that's going on is alpha quickly. I will agree with that. I take my part in that for sure. I take my
Yeah.
part in that for sure.
Well, my thing is, you know, when you show love, when you show more love than you receive, it really shows you that you're not as cool with people as you thought you were. You were cool with them. They just weren't cool with
And
you. And a lot of people got to understand the difference between being celebrated and tolerated. And a lot of, in my opinion, when I started taking a step back and looking at shit, I said, man, fuck all this. This shit ain't worth it for me. It's not very many solid motherfuckers that are out there. It's not very many. It's a few. And like I always say this on my show. You ain't gotta walk around and keep telling people how solid you are. That shit, that's something in you. It's not on you. And I don't gotta say shit. I let people believe whatever the fuck they want to believe, which I laugh at it because it shows me who you really are. And then you wonder why I distance myself because I seen who you were. I don't fuck with you. You don't fuck with me. And that don't mean I don't like you. That don't mean I want to see you. I don't want to see you eat. You just not fucking with me. And when things like that get said by somebody like me, for some reason, people really focus on I'm the one that's actually saying it, thus creating a problem. But y'all can say that shit to people and they just laugh the shit off like ain't no issue. But for me, it's the issue. And the thing about it is, I understand some men don't like getting talked to like that by a woman. Well, then if you don't like the way I talk, then I don't like the way you listen. Then maybe you need to adjust yourself. You don't have to listen to me, just like I don't have to listen to you. But you can't get mad because I'm not listening to you. You ain't listening to me. I'm going to return the favor. Leaders lead. Leaders don't make excuses. And in my opinion, that's where we are right now. Certain leaders are leading, but it's a lot of people making excuses right now. And I see a lot of excuses from people I thought were men. And they really not. They end up to be males. And that's the biggest letdown that I've seen, in my opinion, around these YouTube streets.
Yo, Smoke,
Yeah, I
what
had
you
that.
got for us, bro?
Probably was good. Yeah, I muted up because I'm all this traffic and shit. So a lot of people out here this morning. I think Pop at work actually. Probably like he was laying bricks and shit.
Yeah, yeah, he doing
Nah,
something. Yeah, he
but
probably at work. Yeah, go ahead, Tizzle.
nah, yeah, bro. But nah, man, oh, man, we too much water in the streets, man. Too much bullshit going on. Too much bullshit going on as far as the content creator circuit, man. Like some of these panels then got like unbearable, has gotten unbearable. Right, you know what I mean? By people, and again, by people who don't even, not even worthy to have their own shit. Not even who couldn't do this shit if they tried to. And I think they
Hmm.
know that. And them the motherfuckers that we got to keep off the panels.
Agreed.
Them,
Definitely agreed.
them the motherfuckers we got to keep off the panel. Like it's people without channels who could do it. Like BC don't got a channel. BC damn sure could be a content creator though.
Yes, he could.
You,
He
you know what I
really.
mean?
I've
Some
tried.
people,
Oh hell yeah, yeah.
I
I
have
it,
did that for him
tried.
1,000 times.
yeah.
Yep.
But it's some people who know they can't hold the room, can't hold the room. Right? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and that's what's fucking the game up for sure. That's what's fucking. And I keep saying Cam because I'm talking about Cam show. It be too many people who don't know what the fuck they talking about up there. You know what I mean? Way too many people like who don't know what the fuck be going on up there.
Yeah, that's why they get cooked.
It it
That's why they get cooked.
it bring
I be
it
laughing.
bring
I be laughing at Cam because some of the shit Cam be saying come right on
Oh,
time, and it's like
oh
some
yeah,
of the
can
shit
be saying
he's
some shit,
saying to
yo.
the people that don't need to be up there. I'm saying it right along with his ass, but in my own way,
Yo, that
while
shit
I'm
be
over here
yo.
working and listening, and he be spot on with getting them motherfuckers up off of there. It's just certain at
Yo.
certain point in times with everybody's channel that I have gone to and I no longer go to. They've always had
Right.
people up there that, in my opinion, can't hold a candle to the content creator.
Right, yeah, 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 yeah. Can be doing some shit to their asses, yeah. Shout out to my guy D1 Angry White Man in the building. Make sure y'all
Wow.
subscribe to my bro, one of the realest, one of the most knowledgeable boxing minds I met on the YT. Him and my man Wild Bill, aka Will Old School. Salute to my guys. I only fuck with the realest and most knowledgeable people on this
stop looking at me.
bitch. If y'all ain't know that by now, then y'all know Yoda. Y'all don't know
Absolutely.
Yoda, man. Y'all don't know Yoda, man. But what's up with this? Well, I don't have no pity for none of these dudes, but I'm just still laughing on the inside, and I let everybody cook on it because, like I said, some of these topics I'm even tired of. I can't listen to them for too much for a long duration, a few minutes. But this whole situation with old bowl of tricks and Mr. Sugar Smack, shit is fucked up. And everybody did talk about who need who. Y'all know who these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers ain't been right since a motherfucker had trouble outside the ring, and that's all I'ma say. Motherfuckers ain't been right since a motherfucker had trouble outside the ring. And this is why that shit went into a motherfucking brotherhood, a cereal bowl edition and shit, the battle of the cereals and shit, just because of that. And people always talk about what boxing need. Well, bitch, you need to get over the hump because your favorite fighter of fighters don't have a career. They shit is based off of one fighter. And now
Right.
people falsely claiming that shit is built off of them CBD. What the fuck was you talking about? But Crawford, this is the hump. That's a pet peeve that I gotta get over. I'm smoking CBD right the fuck
I know
now.
that's right.
Negro, please. All
But
right. What like what hold on, sis. Let me get this one out. Yo, can we? What's
what's
up,
up,
broski?
Cam?
Hell yeah. And listen, right? What the fuck you mean? Jerron Ennis is basing his career off of you. What the fuck do you mean by that? Who's the fuck is you, nigga? Your career didn't start until 147, bitch. How long you been in the game, you non-prime facing nobody, motherfucker?
Chill out,
You know
babe.
what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. And all the Bud fans get all up in their
Chill out.
feelings. Oh, you a Bud hater. Just shut up, why? Really slap you in your motherfucking mouth. Go have a conversation in the mirror, dude. What do you mean somebody's hating this dude? The dude can run his ass off, but the resume shows he never fought another fucking killer in a prime. It is what it is. You can't put him among the greatest and among the best of the best if he never had a resume like that. So no, you can't be in the same conversations as fighters who has those type of fucking resumes, but don't have that resume. He don't have that resume. Blame the fuck him. And they told you they took the easy route purposely. His fat ass Cheeto eating Cheeto factory endorsement having ass motherfucking trainer came out and told, oh man, we've been weight training the whole time. We've been weight bullying the whole time. This nigga should have started out at 140. Matter of fact, really 147. What y'all talking about? So you gotta call a bird a bird. You gotta call a bird when it's a fucking bird, and you gotta call a motherfucking duck when it's a motherfucking duck. Motherfucker been doing a
Mm-hmm.
whole bunch of pigeon shit and fucking quacking going on. He's a duck. He's a bird and a fucking duck at the same goddamn time. Then they keep talking about these accolades that don't hold nothing, don't give me nothing about what the fuck they became if they didn't defend that shit. Do y'all understand? You're not a champion till you defend it. Frisk the shit. He's an undisputed title holder. Get over the fucking hump. This one is for you. Yeah, this bud for you, and it don't come in a fucking can. Roll your ass up and smoke your dumb ass. What you talking about? He's an undisputed title holder. 3 times undisputed title holder. Not 3 time undisputed champion. You motherfucking hoes. Get over your fucking feelings. That's the truth. And it's levels to this shit. Y'all talk about accolades and accolades licking. I need to give y'all more definition on the shit that y'all love the most about boxing. Because apparently y'all don't know. We're talking boxing. This is what it was about. We having serious boxing conversation and nobody would get in their feelings. That's what we used to do for fucking 12 hours a day, 12 hours a fucking night. You don't
Mm-hmm.
have to agree. Yeah, you don't have to agree with reality, nigga. You better accept it. Just accept the fucking reality. Y'all can't accept the reality that these are the facts about Bud Crawford. I accept those facts and I'm a Bud Crawford fan. So what's the difference between me and you? I forgot. You're a meat hugger. I hug my own meat. You're a meat tenderizer. I get people to tenderize my meat.
God damn.
That's the difference. That's the big difference. Floyd Mayweather style. There's levels to this shit. Yeah, he's good, but I'm gonna show you he's a C more so than what you think he's a B on the A. Sexy Kendra in the building. Yeah, yeah, it don't matter today. It's stay lit over there. But some of the motherfuckers, I be bored with them coming to get ate the fuck up. I'm like, man, how many times you gonna get yourself shot the fuck up? I don't want to see you get shot the fuck up today. Can somebody else get assassinated?
I
Can
mean,
somebody? I mean, y'all, these motherfuckers got more fucking 9 lives than the damn cat Tony Montana at the top of the stairs on that goddamn shit. They be tripping, cousin.
yes, they do.
I knew I knew when you the first. You know I don't hit woman, but I was ready to sucker punch you because you ain't know it was your goddamn cousin. You know I wouldn't do that. You know I sucker punch people for my family. What's going on with you? How's everybody? Everybody good? Man, she be in the goddamn
What's
house.
happening, y'all, in the chat?
Yep. Yeah, yeah. It's good seeing you, cuz. That's my cousin, y'all. She'd knock a bitch the fuck out to you. I'm crazy. I'm crazy, goddamn. Cause I seen her walk past the first time. I was gonna sucker punch her, you know. Yeah, you know when you get older, and sometimes your prescription medicine don't last long enough. People, if you wear glasses, they don't be giving you the right shit. We're gonna get you. You're gonna correct your vision, bitch. I got these glasses on. I still ain't got 20/20 vision. What the fuck are you talking about? Nah,
Hey, I can
nah,
see the
nah.
fine print. I can see the fine
Yeah,
print.
yeah. Yeah, that's all I need to see. But motherfucker be like, you got glasses on, you still can't see me. You Stevie Wonder with motherfucking clear lenses on. You make that make sense. Well, a lot of people walking around with their eyes wide shut, closed wide shut any goddamn way. So I guess
Mm-hmm.
that goes right down and plays a part with it. Just like most of you moist ass motherfucker moist me to cry baby ass boxing fan. Shut the fuck up. You're hating on Bud Crawford, no, you're hating reality. This man is just shut the fuck up, dude. Jerron is Jerron. Why you ain't fighting, bitch? Why you go for Canelo, nigga? Why you ain't go for the most dangerous dudes that was up there? Y'all think I'm impressed? See, y'all got all of oh look at that. Oh, he gonna fight Cinnamon Red. He gonna fight Dirty Cinnamon. And Dirty Cinnamon ain't even the baddest motherfucker up there. So y'all know he went for the easy motherfucking
Nigga
Vic.
said
He went
dirty
for the
cinnamon.
goddamn lick. Yeah. He went for the dirty lick. Oh, y'all acting like he really did something. He was really that bull, and Bud was really that bull. If that nigga was really that 48%, 43% THC, he would have said, David, you want to roll up and smoke with me, nigga? Yeah, he went for the. Yeah. Y'all calm down. This man is. I love his fight skills. They are what they are. But I guarantee if he would have been getting in there with some mirror matches, he would have a fucking loss. Fuck what you saying. Fuck what you saying. There's always some competition for you somewhere. You just don't get around. Floyd would have been around long enough, somebody probably would have bested his ass.
Mm-hmm.
It just happens like that. What the fuck? It took goddamn Sugar Ray Robinson damn near 100 fights before he lost his first fucking fight. It just happens like that. But that don't mean somebody can't whoop your ass. Alright? And Bud had to get the fuck out of there because he would have been getting beat up by these
Yeah,
goddamn young guns. Jerron and Terrence Crawford do not fight the same in my opinion. Y'all need to stop that, but that's your opinion. Cool. Styles similar, but when I look at Boots remind me more of a motherfucker Roy Jones than Terrence Crawford. What the fuck is you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Outside the switcher to shit, he Roy remind me of fucking Roy Jones and Bud Crawford. But y'all take this camel hump and y'all ride that shit off to the rodeo and try to get over that. Hey, good morning. How y'all doing? Hey, the children are speaking to y'all. Y'all big man, y'all hear them children speaking to y'all. Yeah, it took them to say hi 3 goddamn times. If it was fourth, I would have been kicking your hearing straight.
I know that's right.
yeah.
God damn it. Man,
I
my
know
boys,
that's
that's how
right.
we do, man.
Look, when it comes to CBD, like I said earlier in the chat, it's way
Damn.
easier to believe, to listen and believe a believable lie than it is for anybody to accept the hard truth about anybody and anything. Unfortunately, that's where we are. It's where we are in these YouTube streets. Hey, y'all in the chat, we are not what people can prove. It's what they say and how they say in order for people to believe it. Unfortunately, and a lot of these people that be on the panels, not the content creators. Like I say, it's a lot of people on the panel that can't hold a candle to the actual content creators. So I get that. But some of this shit that's being said, like, that shit need to be nipped in the bud. Like ASAP. Like, nah, bruh, you wrong. That ain't right. Like, we really need to be doing that. Calling that shit out, deading it right then and there. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll start seeing, some type of change going on. But if people, when it comes to CBD, if when he's asked, that is again my opinion, when he's asked during an interview about Boots, all he got to say is, "Look, I got no comment on that," or "That's not something I want to talk about." He's in a lose-lose situation, unfortunately, which is the downside of it. Because if he don't speak on it, people gonna say some bullshit. If he do say something on it, people gonna say some bullshit. But at the end of the day, you gotta know you gotta know who you dealing with. Do I listen and take everything that CBD says to heart? Absolutely not. Do I care about what
It,
he says? I don't. He's retired. I don't give a damn
right.
about what he's saying. He's retired. Who cares? But he's doing exactly what a lot of people would do anyway. Is especially as we see on YouTube on these panels, people call out what Bud is doing, but at the same time, people are actually doing it on the panels every single day. Every day. They do the same shit. But nobody points that shit out. A motherfucker say, oh, I can out debate you. Oh, well, I can kick your ass. All right, what the fuck does it have to do with anything?
Mm,
But this is what's happening. It's the exact same thing. It's just it's allowed on the panels, but not allowed anywhere else. Dead it right then and there, and you ain't got to worry about that shit. But hey, what do I know? I don't know shit about boxing.
yeah. I don't like I don't like that Bud. I don't like that Bud retire, right? And I got all the respect in the world for Bud. Aaron Spence just officially retired, so if you know, you know. I got a new favorite fighter now. If you know, you know. So if you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Spence officially retired. So y'all know Jerome, my favorite fighter now. I told y'all this shit years ago, right? But
Yep.
I don't like how Bud is constantly talk like you just retired. Why you wait till you retire to start talking so much shit? Like you making it like I don't want to hear you say nothing about dude because it's just gonna make people say the same shit, do the same shit we doing now. We see what Bud said about Boo. You see what, bro? One dude is retired, the other dude is at his peak at his prime. It kind of feel like as a guy who rates Bud very highly because he beat EJ. It kind of feels like you hating, Bud. Like you let him have his spot because you're retired, my G. Like you're retired. Quit talking about that dude. And if you
Mm-hmm.
get asked about him, say the thing that a veteran should say. Man, it's Jerome Booth in his time. He's fighting right now. We can't talk about what if. I had my time. It's his. Come on, bro. You know, like I knock him the bro. Well, you only now I'm feeling like you only retired last year, so shit, you ain't that far from retired. So if you feel that way, fight him, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's not realistic, right? Because you retire. So it's like it's a double edged sword. When I wish people would stop egging on that beef that's it because they not gonna fight if they
Mm-hmm.
not go, which they not because one dude is retired and the other dude is about to fight for titles and championships, right? Don't get, and if I'm Jerome, I'm not getting distracted with anything Bud is talking about because Bud is doing exactly what he want to do. He trying to get in your head. He trying to get in your head without, you know, he trying to get in your head and he can't fight you. You stay focused on what you doing so you could, you know, get to where he at, and then you can say, now you don't even got the accomplishments on me, right? Once you get you undisputed, the conversation get a little different then, right? You know what I mean? So if I'm Boots, bro, stay focused on what you're doing. I wish Bud would act out, egging it on. You know what I mean? Like type deal because you not gonna fight him, and you just retired. So and you talking about coming back. So shit, if you ain't gonna fight him, then you shouldn't. It shouldn't even be a conversation on the panel between Boots. You know what I mean? I just want to. I like to talk about actual. I like to talk about actual factual shit, not like what ifs and you know what I mean, shit like that. So I don't like the whole Jerron Boost Ennis and Bud thing because I can't get a real answer out of that. There's no answer to that. There's no answer to that question. You know what I mean? So I don't even like the conversation. That's like the old nigga. That's like I get I want like basketball, right? You'll have a young guy, let's just say, who 29 years old, right? He played 3 years in the NBA. Right. He 29, talking to a veteran of the NBA, 12-year veteran in the NBA, averaged 15, 17 points. Of course, the 29-year-old go beat the fucking 37-year-old veteran at this point. You probably is better than him right now, right? You know what I mean? But Bud, you ain't too far extended. You like the veteran who played last year. You like it's kind of like LeBron James. If LeBron James, you go be in the league, LeBron, then we got to hold you to the same standard to these folks. Then he should fight them. But you ain't even in the league no more, bro. That's like Gilbert Arenas talking shit to Jalen Brunson, right? Ain't nothing go come. Ain't nothing go come from that. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing coming from that. And so I just don't like. I don't like it all together. The whole conversation, because he'll be his ass. He'll be his ass. Well, we never gonna know. You know what I mean? We never gonna know. And
Yeah,
Jerron,
that's a
and
great
Jerron,
point, T.
And
Right.
Jerron got his own career his own career he don't even need to be worried about Bud. He don't even need to be worried about it. If I'm Jerron, I ain't answering no more Bud questions. If I'm Jerron, don't ask me nothing about Bud. Ask me about Fondora. Start pushing it. Quit pushing Bud Crawford to me as if I'm gonna fight him. You know what I mean?
SB Mello in the building. What's up, sexy Kendra Bruce Gas? Salute to y'all. Thanks for coming through. Yeah, I think to add on to what you were saying, Tizzle, I think Bud Crawford, when right at the Errol Spence victory, and one of the first interviews he did after that, and they was asking, about asking him about Errol's legacy, is he a Hall of Fame and things like that. He said no. This is what he said about Errol Spence. When everybody can agree, fan of Errol or not, that was the best man on his fucking resume. Best win in his whole entire fucking career. So, and Bud Crawford knows just as well as we know he hasn't never fought none of the best. What's up, Ski? At their best. That's eating up at him. That's why he's rambling off at the fucking mouth. And he knows that he should have fought Jerron Ennis. That's why it eats him up. And then let's just say hypothetically, he wasn't talking about Boots. Who the fuck would Terence Crawford be talking about? We would just hear conversations about, breakdowns of fights if it wasn't a Jerron Ennis to talk about. Meaning that besides talking boxing, showing up at fights and things like that, Bud Crawford, whose career is not even a 4 year, behind into retirement, right? He's worrying about becoming irrelevant so fast, which is that's something that happens a whole lot. But see, this is also what happens when you know you got a lot left that you left on the damn plate. You know what you should have done, but now your conscience is eating you after the fact. So that's why you can't get away from it. So if Jerron Ennis wasn't in this situation, wouldn't be talking about Jerron Ennis if it was somebody else. So then there's no one for him to stay relevant to. Because who else is it in boxing for Bud to stay relevant to outside of Jerron Ennis? So when Bud Crawford said that Jerron, is building off him, that's a bone-faced fucking lie. But it seemed like that Terence Crawford is trying to stay relevant off of Boots' name. Off of Boots' name. Because he can't stop talking about him. But he, he can't stop talking about him. You know what I mean? He can't stop talking about him. So it seems like Bud Crawford needs to be linked to Jerron Ennis or someone that's doing something that's active in the sport for him to have some relevancy outside the fucking sport. Because he know he shouldn't have left just yet. But like I said, once they get that fucking money, some of them get smart. So man, I didn't got all this, and I ain't, and then the route that I took to get it, oh, easy for me. So I'm not gonna make anything harder afterwards. So no matter what amount of dollar may be offered, that's not gonna be an easy night for him. Hypothetically speaking, it's not. I guarantee you, I'm not gonna say he's gonna look like trash, but he's not gonna look the same against Boots that he did with everybody else because Jerron Ennis is going to give him a different look that he's not used to. And that's being in front of an undamaged fighter, an unbeaten fighter, a fighter that's dangerous. When people say he's better than you, have even better resemblance and gifts of you. That's how you show when you really know you that guy. And boxing was telling Terence Crawford this shit. He knows. That's why he eating up at him. When he should just go ahead. Hey man, you know what? Like T said, hey man, don't bring him up. I'm not gonna say what I could and should have done. I didn't fight him. I had chances to. There's no need for the CBD fucking Justice League to keep talking about come up with false narratives. Get over this hump, bitches. Oh well, Jerron had chances to fight him. Get the fuck out of here. Shut the fuck up. Because there's this one big bold faced lie that y'all seen allow this man to get away without a few of them. And this is one of my favorite lies that this man put out. The Manny Pacquiao situation. I love to talk about this. Remember, oh yeah, Bob was protecting Manny from me because Bob know what I would do to Manny. Blah 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 blah. Blah. Then some time go by. You get away from Bob, which is you claim this is one of the fights he wouldn't get you, so it came to a reason why you was leaving him. You know. So then when you get the opportunity to fight this man, your fat Cheeto endorsed eating ass motherfucker goddamn trainer this last man just said don't put your John Hancock on it. And then the excuse was bullshit. So meaning that's some bullshit. If Bud Crawford really thought that he would do Manny Pacquiao like that, why the fuck he didn't fight him, people? Why did he turn down an opportunity? That would have been his biggest fucking check. Fuck a fucking Canelo fight. Fuck y'all mean. That would have been his biggest check, probably with a top arrow, possible. So why he didn't do it? Why he didn't do it? And then I always wanted this fight. Then you get a shot at the money, and then it's an easy day at the office for you. But your folks tell you, oh man, don't take it. The money ain't right, nigga. The money always right in boxing, nigga. The money is always right. Wasn't everybody else money right? The chump change you was getting, you fighting a goddamn Hall of Famer motherfucking pay-per-view motherfucking star. Nigga, your money gonna be right for whatever you work for. You might get a little more than what you actually worth. So there was a whole lot of cat with this dude, and his conscience is eating at him, right? But he's too comfortable, and he's so comfortable that he don't want to be that dog that he used to be to try to compromise that. Because like they were saying, look at the time he been off. Boom, boom, boom. It's going to be a day that one day you're going to get in that ring. Now, how you made everybody look, it's going to be somebody that's possibly going to make you look like dumb. And we've seen it in fighting. We've seen it in boxing. We ain't never expect Errol Spence to get done like that. It happened no matter which way it happened. Did we expect that shit? No. But it happened. It's called give and take. Hit and get hit. Yeah, you crack me, I'ma crack you the fuck back. You clean somebody's chin, somebody gonna clock your motherfucking chin. That's why knockout artists. I never heard of an undefeated knockout artist. You getting knocked out, somebody knocking you the fuck out.
I care
But
shit.
this is what, yeah, and that's what it's about. And this dude ain't did none of that shit. Yes, he was a dog, but he will only go but so far. So we can't put this dude up on old Mount Rushmore, close to a Mount Rushmore. He can't even go on. He's not to go on the greatest of all time list, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe of his era, of this generation, yes, but it's too much fucking boxing. Y'all niggas need to go study. I don't give a fuck who you're a fan of. You need to go study. He don't make fucking top 50 with all the shit that he did. Y'all better go look at Black Murderers Row and all this other shit. So he's great skillful fighter and boxer, but he's not he's not with taking the biggest shots. We tease Sean Porter and Danny Garcia and those guys. Yeah, all those guys lost those big fights, but guess what? They never turned away from taking those big fights. They took the fucking chances. They took the chances. And all of them was on the same time when it came to Jerron Ennis. They treated Jerron Ennis like the Four Kings treated the fucking body snatcher. Y'all want to talk boxing or y'all want to do something else? They treating Jerron Ennis like the Four Kings treated the body snatcher. None of them want no parts of it. Now, who want to try to be a punk to jump up and get beat the fuck down and play around with you want? Because I could be real arrogant, man. We got so much boxing knowledge within us. Y'all would get lost in the sauce, man. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't research shit. That's why y'all think all the great things started when you started watching a certain fight that's been around before then. Wasn't your mama? Wasn't your grandmama around before your mama and so forth? It's the same thing. But there's no need to get out of the sport and say what you would have did when you know this man ain't got no problem with fucking you up. You could have went out even better. You went out off of Canelo, nigga. And y'all thought that was the biggest day to go out on Canelo? Oh, money wise, yeah, not even that. Because if he would have fucking dominated 154, Release would have became undisputed title holder at 154 because he's infamous for being a undisputed title holder, not undisputed champion. Mm-hmm. And with the fight that he would have had to take to get all the belts at 154, that fucking money that he got from Canelo would have added up to that and slightly even a little more. And I'll pass. You got Tizzle. Now I'm talking about
Yo,
Mike McCullough, the body snatcher. Joe McCullough was known
yeah,
as the G-Man. Mike McCullough was the
I
body
know,
snatcher. Yep.
I know
Go
you,
ahead,
I know
Tizzle.
you was talking about. He was like the young guy coming up after, like, after them. Like he was like the tweener. He was like close enough to them, but far enough away to where he wasn't really in their business like that when they was trying to get to where they was going. You know what I mean? Type deal. Like yeah, kind of the same situation. I like how you brought that. I like how you brought that together. I ain't never looked at it like that though. But shit, I feel like I said from the beginning, I feel like if Errol was the one that had a won, let's say Errol and Bud would have fought, right? Errol probably would have went up there and fought Canelo as well, right? But I think Errol Spence probably would have fought him eventually. Because I don't think if let's say Errol win the book, he don't take those 3 years off, right? He don't take the damage, he don't take those 3 years off. So I think he actually would have fought Jerome Buzinnis. With Bud,
Yeah.
I felt like, man, with Bud, and that's why I really don't like the conversation, right? Because I felt like Bud was, Bud is older than Errol, you know what I mean? So he was even older than Errol, right? That's why I felt like he probably would never go really fight him. Unless that one time at band camp at 47, right, where they could have, it was a time where they could have fought right after the EJ fight, but Bud ended up moving up. You know what I'm saying? Type deal. But shit, bro, when they come to the EJ, Bud and Jerron, I was even saying back then, I want to see what the hell Bud and EJ do first. And then shit, if Errol win, Errol probably go fight him. Though I was Errol probably go fight him, right? But I kind of had a feeling Bud wasn't gonna fight him because Bud a little older than EJ. That's why I don't know why the conversation is even a thing, bro. Like, cause them niggas not gonna fight. He's out on talk about retired fighters. They fucking like cause they really not gonna fight. You know what I mean? And I hate that they indulging. I hate that they indulging in the shit. Cause, bro, what are we talking about here? You know what I mean? Like we ain't even talking about actuality, actuality. You know what I mean? We talking about a fallacy, a fantasy fight, right? In a sense, you know what I mean. Now, again, if Bud is going to keep saying I whoop his ass, I whoop his ass, then I'm gonna ask you to whoop his ass. I'm gonna say, well, I want to see you whoop his ass, right? So I just wish they both just kind of move on. If I'm Boost, I'm locked in. I'm trying to do what Bud really don't want me to do, and that's be better than you, right? So I'm trying to be better than you. So even though I didn't fight you or we didn't fight, at the end of the day, when people get that sheet, it's gonna say undisputed as well. And if I fight enough motherfuckers that matter, let's say Fundora, Xander, I move up to 160. If he can get undisputed at 140, he's damn sure going to get it at 160. So he can fuck around and get two undisputeds too. Now I even that score up on you, and I do it in a better fashion, more opponents. You got two big fish, right? But if I get 4 or 5 big fish, then I win that award. I win that too. So now I got the same amount of undisputed. Well, I got 2 undisputed, right, to your 3. But I got a much better resume than you got because your resume 2 deep, 3 deep. I give you Sean Porter, your resume 3 deep. You know what I mean? If we doing that right, if we doing that, shit, Jerome Boots Ennis, some of y'all don't give him standing on this. I do. I got to, because he was a fucking champ. So his resume already too deep, if you asking me. You know what I mean? So one more big fight. If he beat Fundora, it's an argument that shit, him and Bud got the same amount of hitters on their shit, right? You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm trying to beat you that way if I'm Boots. I'm not gonna let, if I'm Boots, Bud career is over. He solidified Hall of Fame. They put Bud Knuckle in there as soon as he beat EJ. If y'all remember, after the EJ fight, they put Bud. So Bud is already there. So don't even worry about that nigga, because he ain't even in your game right now. Worry about your game, what you doing. Go chop down this Fundora shit, because you know you go dust up Josh Kelly. It's just a matter of him healing up and getting in the ring, right? So we know you go dust him up. If you saw his last fight, Josh Kelly last fight, then you know he about to get dusted up. And that's not even taking nothing from Kelly, because he's a great athlete. But boy, you got that Caleb Plant gas tank going. And I love Caleb Plant, but you got that Caleb Plant gas tank thing going. And Boots gonna fuck you up after that 4th, 5th round. So we know he gonna sweep him up, but you get that Kelly win, you get that Fundora win, you get that first undisputed. Who gonna stop you at 160? Tim Zoo? He couldn't even stop an old ass Errol Spence off the couch. So we know he's not gonna. We know he's not beating you either. You know what I mean? Errol looked up in the 7th round and said, "God damn, I'm ready to go." Errol said, "Damn, we got 5. Damn, we got 5 rounds left." He couldn't even stop him, so he's not going to beat Jerome Boots Ennis. You know what I mean? Fucked up my bet. I couldn't get a stoppage out of Tim. Fucked up my bet. But anyway, you couldn't even stop, bruh. So ain't no way you about to beat Jerome. Man, Boots can easily get 2 undisputeds right now. You know what I mean? And then you and Bud got a different conversation going. So it's ways to really get to Bud. But I really feel like right now, Bud don't want you to surpass him. He kind of on his Floyd Mayweather shit right now. Y'all know Floyd, one of my favorite fighters. But Floyd had a hard time passing the torch. He had a hard time getting out of the spotlight, letting the spotlight go, letting the young fighter come behind. That's why he never gave up his oath. Right now, it's like everybody can lose. Everybody can. Errol Spence was supposed to be the guy to take Floyd's oath. We gonna be real. That was supposed to be the guy Errol fought back in the day. Some people say Keith Thurman, but I think Errol would be Keith Thurman. Errol wanted to fight Keith Thurman. Once Keith Thurman said, "I don't want to fight Errol," Errol became the guy I thought Floyd should have fought. Some could say Kell Brook, he's black, but he's not black American, so he can stay over there and mind his business, right? So I'm talking about Floyd Mayweather in American boxing right now. It was going to be Keith Thurman. It was going to be Errol Spence. Errol said, "Okay, Keith, fight me." Keith said, I don't want no smoke. So Floyd actually should have fought Errol. That's who Floyd should have gave his oath to. If we being real, he should have gave his oath to Errol. Bud probably should have fought Boots. Could he have beat Boots? Bud is damn fight, so that would have been interesting. But that's probably who should have took his oath. Jerron. That's probably who should have had his own, right? So it's an ass whooping waiting for everybody. It's about, are you going to take it? Are you going to pass the torch? And I ain't even saying if you don't even pass it in that way, right? Like give back to the game. But Floyd had a hard time. Floyd had a hard time transitioning the sport to the next guy, and that's probably got a lot to do with nobody really transitioning to him, because you know Roy Jones and Floyd didn't have the best relationship back then, right? He didn't know Mike Tyson like that back then, right? So it really wasn't a transition for him either. So he like, well, ain't nobody do it for me. I ain't gonna do it for you, niggas, right? You know what I mean? So there's that, but he had a hard time passing the torch, and I think Bud is having a hard time right now. He like, damn, Jerron probably gonna be that nigga, and I think it's bothering him a little, not because he's a hater, or maybe he could be, right? But I think it's bothering him right now because he realizing, oh, this is the next guy. This is the next guy for our people, right? Our people love Errol Spence. We anointed Errol. Bud took the crown from Errol back with the win. So Bud was the guy. We're anointing Boots, and I think Bud can see it. Boots is being by everybody except the Bud fans in a sense, right? And some of even them kids like, yeah, that dude is the one. You know what I mean? But Boots is being anointed. If Boots beat Fundora, Boots is the black face of boxing. It's supposed to be Tank. But if Boots is able to beat Fundora, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. But Boots is going to be that black face of boxing if he can get that Fundora win. So it's really just a matter of time, man. Boots is on the trajectory to do some great shit. You know what I mean? Boots next 4 fights, bro, could change his whole career. Kelly, Fundora, and whatever he do at 160 with those champs. With the next 4 fights, because after he beat Kelly and Fundora, I want him to go straight the fuck up. I want him to go straight the fuck up. Don't play with it because you 29. So you beat Boots and Fundora within the next year, you'll be 30, 31, moving up to 160. Ah, bro, you got another 4 or 5 years. You got another 4 or 5 years. And them dudes at 160 ain't gonna be able to mess with Jerron. So I'm gonna get to Bud. I'm gonna get to Bud the way he really don't want me to. And that's by being a better fighter than him. Because I can't beat you, but you get accolades on a lot of people. Undisputed, right? But if I can get you there, it ain't nothing that you gonna be able to say to me. You know what I mean? So, man, Jerron got a chance to do some great shit. So I'm not even worried about Bud if I'm Jerron. And if I'm Bud, I'm learning how to play golf or some shit. I'm gonna go invest in a goddamn football team or some shit, and a basketball team. You know what I'm saying? Go do something, man. Go do something with all that goddamn money, right? Because boxing, it ain't boxing no more. You know what I mean? It ain't boxing no more for you. You retired. It's your fault. You actually could still be boxing. You're in great shape, my nigga. You actually could still be, but you chose to retire. So the game, I ain't gonna say the sport has passed you by because we forever go love the greats. I love Sugar Ray to this day. You know what I mean? We forever go love the greats, but the sport it's not your time no more, bud. It's not your time, bro. Like and it's your fault. It's not your time because you chose to retire when you most definitely could have been in the spotlight running it up right now. We just figured out we knew who you was. The world just figured out who you was, bro. After Errol Spence and Canelo Alvarez. You know what I mean? So this was the biggest time for you, and you chose to retire. Now you retire at the top. Everybody don't get to do that. So enjoy that shit, man. Enjoy that shit. BVO, what's goody, man? What's goody, BVO?
What's going on, man? Salute to my brother Crush. Hey, you was speaking so good. I had to come up here, man. Because you
Yeah,
know
I
the
was
funny
good,
thing
right?
about it, only in our culture do we not see guys give they all or give they torch to somebody else. We seen Julio Cesar Chavez get a fight to Oscar. He had no business fighting Oscar at that point,
Yeah.
but said, "Hey, you got it." And it's just like same thing when Oscar gave Fernando Vargas a chance. Fernando just wasn't good enough to beat Oscar, but he gave him the opportunity, and I think that's the one thing I kind of hate that Bud didn't do, but that's kind of how it goes sometimes. Sometimes guys don't fight. Like I never understood why Paul Williams never fought Floyd. It's some fights I think just don't come up, to be honest with you. I think, but as far as 160, there's a monster. I don't know if you heard of this kid. I think it's a kid named Jaleel Hackett, man, at 160, 23 years old.
Yeah, I like you, Lil.
I
I don't
think
know if
there ain't
you
a
heard of this
I
kid.
remember a lot of cats was hating on her. A lot of cats was hating on him. Talking, oh, he
Yeah,
can't beat Xander Zayas. We see them going over Dervinchenko and box. So I mean,
right.
let's not forget, there is some monsters up there. I think him and Omar Jones got to fight. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
I think is Amari Jones or Omar, one of them guys.
Amari.
I think he's
Amari. He too
Amari
young.
Jones.
He really young though, BVO, but yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's the fun of it. They got to bang, man. I think that's what's killing the sport is where the guys
Yeah.
don't fight.
Jaleel young too. And in actuality, he's young too. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you this. I want your opinion on this, Skinny. Do you think what they learned from Adrian Bronner by matching him too tough? Is that why they didn't match Tank that
I
same way? In
brought
your
up
opinion?
AB too. A lot of people, especially Tank, right? But a lot of people saw what happened with AB and how people kind of turned on them, bro. They made the memes and all that shit. AB, bro. AB, and it's our fault as boxing fans because we killed AB for actually fighting good people. Like we made we made it all about the O after Floyd. When AB came and he couldn't get there, the way everybody turned their back on it, it made these young boys not even want to risk it, not even try. No, like I'm gonna keep my O. As long as I can keep my O, then I'm good, right? That's what it became. Oh, let's not necessarily fight the best, but let's just make sure we keep this O intact so we could have that Floyd Mayweather cachet, right? It went like Tyson had losses, Roy Jones had losses, Sugar Ray had losses, Lennox Lewis had losses. Who else was coming up when I was Camacho had losses, right? Manny Pacquiao got losses. At some point, it's Floyd, right? When Floyd sold the O, not sold his O, but when he sold the O to the consumer, I'm
Right.
undefeated. I never been beat. 50-0, 40-0, 47. It's a blueprint to beat you. It ain't no blueprint to beat me. You can be beat. I seen you be beat. You know what I'm saying? Once he started selling that, the game became different. We was hearing it as young niggas like, oh, I'm not good if I lose, right? That's what it became. Oh, I'm not a good fighter if I lose. And that's and I hate that shit. Adrian Broner, the way people turn their back on Adrian Broner is exactly why these people don't want to risk it no more. Because Adrian Broner risked it all, and he probably shouldn't have. I wish Adrian Broner would have never went to 147. You know
But
what I mean?
keep
I
in
wish he would.
mind, after
I
he
wish he
lost
would
to
have beat
McDonough,
Paulie.
he became
I wish he
champion
would have
again.
beat Paulie and went back down. Let me say that. I wish he would have beat Paulie and went back down to 140. Or just start doing what Floyd did. Start finding everybody at catchweights 144. If I was able, I would have beat Paulie and said, I'm gonna bring you niggas. I'm gonna be 144. I'm gonna bring niggas up to 144 to fight me from lower weight class. That's what the fuck I would have did if I'm
But
Adrian Broner.
he did do that. I mean,
After
he
he
made
lost
Sean.
though. After he
No, no,
lost
I'm
though,
saying
B.
no. That's what I'm saying. He made Sean Porter fight at 144. And the same
Yeah.
thing, people always forget this. AB after he lost to McDonough became champion. He took over the world again at 140 when he fought that was that kid Ashley. I just think people
Went back
really,
down, yeah.
yeah,
The orange
everybody
and
puts
black when he
stuff
had the orange and
together.
black
Like,
on.
Adrian Bronner is has had more divisions that he took over than Sugar Shane Mosley. He's only three divisions.
Four.
But see, I'm learning that people don't really watch boxing. I've learned from the old folks that you got to watch boxing, man, because it'll tell you the story of who was good and who wasn't. I think AB was
Yeah.
good until he got around Floyd, in my opinion, because he started wanting to be baby before he even started
Yeah,
stuttering
like
like
Floyd, yeah.
uh, 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 I'm gonna defeat it. We coming to it. He never used to talk like that. I missed the speed, all that. Sometimes you gotta stay away from your heroes, man, because you'll mess around and try to be like
Uh-huh.
that. I remember when I was a kid, I used to want to play like Orlando Pace or Larry Allen, but I had to remember, hey, you not as strong as them dudes. You can't play like them.
Right.
I think that's what be happening, man. Sometimes you get by your hero and get beside yourself. I think that's all that happened to AB. He was getting a lot of money. He from Cincinnati. Anybody know that Natty is a party town, bro. It's the hood. So for him to
Yeah.
come out of that, come on, bro. It's like you coming from Memphis, bro. When you come out the hood, man, people don't understand. You come out that ghetto, man. You don't be having no sense, bro. You don't be having no sense. You be better than everybody you ever seen. So you be thinking you the man, and it's really always somebody that can beat you. I think that's what happened to AB. He just ran into a guy who can beat him. Because McDonough wasn't that good to me. He just was tricky. That was it.
I think he shaved his gloves, goddamn it. That's what I think.
Hey, I get it
I
that
think
you've been saying that for
now Floyd
5 years,
exposed.
bro.
Now
So
I ain't gonna say thing, bro. Floyd exposed him for shaving his gloves. They said it. These are the same gloves we wear against Broner. Floyd said, "You wear these gloves against Broner?" He was pushing them. He was like, "You wearing?" Floyd like, "You not wearing these motherfuckers against me?" Nah, bro. Yeah, he cheated, Broner, bro. To this day,
hey,
bro.
only
He
reason I don't
cheated, bro.
say the
I'm
cheating
standing
stuff.
on that. I'm standing on
Only
that.
reason I don't say the
BBO.
cheating stuff is because one thing
He
I
cheated.
learned in boxing, it's a popularity contest. Because they a dog AJ, right? Who done fought everybody.
Hey,
But they don't give, they don't give Bud credit. They don't want to give Errol credit. Man, Errol just couldn't beat Bud. It's just that simple,
right.
bro. But I'm learning in boxing, man. You can't win for losing. Because I look at how they be doing AJ, talking about AJ should retire. What did he come back for? Bro, what are you talking about? AJ is the consummate classy champion, just like Lennox was. Whenever you show class in boxing, Andre Ward, Bud, they try to say you soft, something wrong with you. That's the thing I hate, man. That's the one thing I hate.
Yeah.
Because you think about it, Andre Ward didn't become big to the second Kovalev fight. Like
Yep.
that's gonna be the same fate for Abdullah Mason. I love Abdullah Mason because he don't talk and he's so good. It's gonna take many years for him to really become a household name. I just think that's how it's worked because having that it factor like AB, a lot of these fighters don't have that. They just don't, and that's what you see.
Right.
Like that's what Boots doesn't have that it factor. He can fight his ass off, but does he have the it factor? No, not really. But if he beat Fundora, like you said, he'll be the black face of boxing. I don't think he can.
I know what I was getting
I
after
wish
he
he could.
beat
I wish he
Fundora down.
would. Say it
Go
again.
ahead, go ahead.
No, I said I hope
Now,
he do, but I don't think he can. Cause Fundora, man, he beat people. He beat people like half dead, bro. I never seen nobody like him. He like the dude on
yeah,
Street Fighter. He punch you from across the street.
yeah.
That
It was
dude
my favorite
tough.
cut to use on Street Fighter 2, actually. But
You're the little stretchy man. I can't
just
remember
like
his name.
me either.
Yeah, me.
Daga, Daga, Saga, some shit like. Not
Something
not
like
Saga. That
that.
was a different dude. That was a
Yeah,
different guy. But yeah, dude with the long arms, the bald head,
yeah,
the
he punched
airbender
from
looking
across the
dude.
street, man.
Yep,
Because
one
when
of my
he did
favorite
the
dudes
Luda,
with them
bro, he
kicks and
turned
shit.
Luda into a monster.
Well, yeah, that's a show what he looked like, bro. That's a show. It show what he looked like in
Man,
there.
did you see
But
Keith
now
Thurman's face, bro?
that's gonna be the one though, right? Because he kind of look he already got a loss, but he looks so indestructible right now that people forget that he actually do got a loss already. Right, Fondora. So he looks unbeatable. The way he looks, right? The optics of Boots beating him to the masses is going to blow Boots the fuck up. So I think that's the fight for him. Just the way it's because if Boots gonna win, he's probably gonna stop him. Right? Or he go
Let
beat the
me
shit
ask you
out of him.
this, Skinny.
Or he go beat
Did
the
you
shit
see
out of him
Keith
and he
getting
gonna take a
closer?
lot of damage. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Did you see Keith getting closer to him?
Do I see what?
Did you see in the fight where Keith was getting closer? He just his face just didn't hold up. I think it's
Yeah,
hard to
yeah.
get close. If you
I
get
actually
close to
don't
him,
like. I actually don't like the ref stopped it in the sixth because Keith, like you said, Keith was starting to close the gap. Like he didn't even let Fundora get tired. He didn't even let Fundora get to the back
no,
end of that fight, the championship rounds. Right. I wish he would have
no.
just let Keith work a little bit more. Right. Just let like
Keith
maybe give
looked
him a
bad
round or
though.
two
Skinny,
more.
he looked bad though. I ain't gonna lie, he looked bad. Keith looked
Yeah, he
bad.
did. He did, but give him but no, it's Keith Thurman, bro. Let Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman won't go quick. Let Keith
No, he
Thurman
wasn't
go
going
out
quick.
on this shield, bro. Let Keith Thurman hit the floor. You know what I'm saying? Let Keith Thurman go out the way that was his last fight, bro. You gonna do that? If I'm Keith Thurman, I'm coming back now because you took my fucking last fight from me. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Because you ain't
yeah.
let me finish that motherfucker. Let me finish, bro. This is my bro. You gonna stop? I would have whooped that referee ass, bro. I would have whooped his ass.
He was getting,
I
and
would
that's
have.
the thing. I wonder, can Boots get close like Keith was getting? Because that's the thing. Fundora not fight on the inside like he used to, because that's what got it with Mendoza, fight on the inside and he got caught.
That's
I
his
think
name.
if you
That's
get
his name,
close,
Alpha. Yeah, Dossel. That's his name.
Jocelyn, that was his name.
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, that's his name.
Hey,
That nigga. That's
you
who that
pick
man
that
come
nigga,
from.
everybody say you cheating, man. You can't have him. You cheating.
Oh, God knows my favorite player. Him and Ryu. Him and
Yeah,
Ryu was my
everybody
guy,
like
bro.
Ryu and that little
Yep.
green beast thing. I'm showing my age on that. I
Yeah,
can't remember.
Blanca.
Yeah,
Blanca. Yep, Blanca. But yeah.
yeah. I ain't gonna
But
lie,
now,
man.
bro.
I love these kind of boxing talks because we don't really get many of these. But let me ask you this before I get out of here, man. What you think about what's going on with Caballero, man? Do you think he got screwed with not getting the Usyk fight?
Uh I said this after I said this, like Usyk not gonna fight him, bro. Not because he can't beat him, just because kind of like, the I guess the bud and arrow shit, right? Like you just like you a little behind me, bro. Like I don't, you a
Yeah,
little behind me. It ain't necessarily my duty to fight you. You know what I mean? It ain't my duty to fight you. Like you're in a different class than I am. You know what I
yeah.
mean? But I would say this Caballero ended up getting the title anyway. So I think that's a good thing. So he became a champ without having to fight. But he
I'm gonna
became a
hold that
champ.
against
So they
Usyk though.
gave him
I'm
the
gonna hold that
strap. So,
against him.
it worked out.
I'm gonna hold that against you, man, because you got to remember Lennox, Muhammad, they fought all the young guys. Like there ain't no reason that Lennox had to fight no dog on David Tua. He just made
Right.
sure gonna fight all the young dudes. You know what I mean? That's the stuff I miss, man. You gotta fight the young champions, bro. You gotta fight the young dudes coming up. You can't just beat up on the dudes your age. You gotta go get them young dudes, man. If you the heavyweight champion, not so much in the other weight classes, but as a heavyweight champion, you gotta go get them young guys. I think that's how it gotta go. You gotta go get them young
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
On Usyk point, I can see how people wouldn't like it. But
Hmm.
Caballero, he ain't got nothing to be mad at. Cause shit. He a champ. He became the champ. Usyk fighting Deontay Wilder. Usyk letting go the belts and fighting Wilder is the epitome move of I'm not fighting you young niggas. I'm not right. I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting you young. I'm not fighting you young
Hey,
niggas. It's just this.
he
I'm
made
gonna
it
fight
clear,
Wilder
man.
before I fight you young. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna fight
Yeah.
Wilder before I fight you
Hey,
young niggas.
because
I'm not doing
I
that.
ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of excited to see my man Gassiev versus Cowboy. I think Gassiev gonna fuck him up. People don't know much about.
Gassiev is an actual champion now.
Yeah, he WBA champion. Yeah, he gonna fuck Cowboy up. That's the thing. People
You
forget the
think they
only
going
fight he
straight to a
lost
unification?
was the Usyk. That's the only fight he. I think that's the only fight I see. I can't remember. I think that's the only fight he lost because I don't remember him losing no other fights, man. On that Super Six, I think when
Yeah.
because Usyk whooped his ass, man. I mean, damn, he whooped him like he was a little boy.
Usyk whooped everybody ass. Usyk whooped everybody ass. So they Caballero and talks for unification. Ah, so they about to go right into a unification. Okay, that's lit.
Yeah,
That's lit. They about to go
yeah,
right into a unification. And they built the same too. So they might be a good
yeah.
that's gonna be a
They
good
got them
fight right
Homer
there.
Simpson bodies. Yeah, they ready.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good big nigga fight right there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
In shape. Want to see two in shape big niggas fight? That's gonna be a good one.
Hey, what you think
That's
about
gonna be
Moses versus Herkovich, man?
I think Moses ducked Frank Sanchez. Throw it out there. Why nobody talking about this? Why we ain't talking about this shit?
Because
Why
he
ain't
been
nobody
ducking
running
people,
shows?
man. He been if you ain't a corpse, he's not fighting you, bro. That's what he is. If you ain't a corpse, a cadaverous motherfucker, he's not fighting you, bro. That's what Moses showing.
Shit.
He
Like
like
why
Tyson Fury. He want a dead body, man.
he do like this is supposed to be an IBF eliminator fight, right? If you fight Frank, it's an IBF eliminator.
Right.
You telling me, bro, you go fight Herkovic for nothing rather than fighting for an IBF eliminator to a vacant IBF belt, I would say. So fighting an eliminator, right, for who for a vacant belt, that would technically make you the champ.
Yeah, I think Frank Warren because he got everybody under. See, that's what people don't know. Frank pretty much run the heavyweight division, so I think it's Frank kind of holding him back too. I'm not sure though. I think it's Frank holding him back a little bit because I don't know why he fought Dillian White, bro. I don't. Dillian White had been relevant in like 4 years, man. It's like they dug him up to go fight Dillian White. That was crazy. Like, come on, man, that was a waste of time.
Yeah. They wanted to put that name on his resume. They wanted to put that Dillian White tag on his box rec. He said, I
Yeah,
got Caballero putting him in the dirt. Got Caballero stopping Morat. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta do a little more tape on that to get reintroduced to Morat more so. Cause I ain't gonna lie. I more so know Morat from Cruiserweight, if I'm being real with you. So I really have to see exactly what he been doing, man. These
yeah,
last, couple fights to see exactly. Because my biggest when I was hearing Garcia, and I'm just knowing they not talking about the fucking Cruiserweight. And then I actually looked at it last night, right? And it's the fucking Cruiserweight. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I really gotta see. I really gotta see what he been doing in heavyweight for sure. Cause I know what Caballero gonna do. He gonna use the body work, come forward. He gonna throw body shots. That's what he
They
gonna
do the
do.
same thing. They do the same. Garcia hasn't changed. He do the same stuff he always. He won't try to go to the body, break you down. I mean, I don't know if
Yeah,
Garcia is really punching because I mean, he beat Pulev, but I mean, he didn't really beat him like Anthony Joshua. He ain't put him to
right,
bed.
right. I saw
So,
that one. Yeah, I saw that one.
and I think Pulev like 100 years old, bro. I don't know how that dude's still fighting.
Yeah, that was most definitely one just like to get Kurad on his resume. Those are resume junk right there too. Just a name for the box rec. Yeah, let me put this on my box rec real quick. Said Tilza winner has to fight Frank Sanchez, but they might as well go ahead and give Frank Sanchez the IBF on some real shit. Because
Oh,
if Moses said he don't want to fight him, somebody else turned that Richard Torres turned the Frank Sanchez fight. No, he didn't. He took it and got knocked
took
the
it,
fuck out,
knocked out.
didn't it?
Yeah,
And got knocked the fuck. Yeah, brother. Yeah, go ahead and make it because if Torres would have beat him, they damn near would have made Torres the IBF champ or some shit like that. But yeah, bro,
no, not
go
damn
ahead and
near.
make
They would have. Man, you know they love Torres. Man, a white champion. Come on, bro. They would have been. They would have been all over that, bro.
porn
A
star
white heavyweight
mustache.
champion.
No, with the
Hey,
porn
would have been
star
like that great
mustache,
white hope,
with
man.
the Ron Jeremy, yeah,
He said, "Ron,
champion him. With yeah, champion him for
hey,
sure.
I
Nah,
ain't gonna lie, bro. When he was on that canvas, sleep like that, I was like, damn.
nah, that was crazy work. That was crazy, and it's like I really should have known. I said that. I said I take Richard because Frank getting up there in age, but I just should have known, right, bro? Like I just should like that. What Torres do, bro? He get put to bed when he lose. That's what it
He
looked
go,
like.
he go
That's
to
what it looked
sleep.
like when he lose. Every time he lose, that's what it looked like.
Knock
But
the
Frank
fuck out.
Sanchez, I think he seen what Caballero did and thought he could do that. I don't think everybody, because Caballero been beating niggas dead. He beat him up real bad, and he beat Zilly Zhang's old ass up real bad. Because I seen Zilly Zhang at the fight. I'm 6'5". Zilly Zhang got to be about 6'8", bro.
Six seven,
That's a
something like
big
that. Yeah,
Chinaman. That's a big Chinaman, dog. That's a big old
yeah. Nah, he
Chinaman.
a big boy. I realized how big he was when he fought Wilder because Wilder is 6'7", and
And that brother
he
had a
was taller
trench
than
coat
Wilder.
on
Yeah,
down to his ankles. I said, dang, that's a big Chinaman, dude.
nah, for real. He supposed to been playing in the NBA. He supposed to been a big sorry ass NBA center.
What you think about Cleveland taking over boxing again, Jake Paul working with Matchroom to work on women's boxing. What you think about that?
That actually should have been happening because those are the two biggest faces in women's boxing.
Yeah.
Jake and Eddie. Eddie for a long time, and now Jake then came, and added his part. I think it's good work. 'Cause I think that's how we'll get the best fights because they got the two biggest women's stables. So now we got the two biggest women's stables
Mhm.
together. So I think that's gonna make for a great product. My question is, this shit gonna be on ESPN or the Zone? Because Jake got the ESPN TV deal, and the Zone is the Zone. The Zone pretty much took over boxing right at this point, right? So it's I'm interested to see like where they go show them. Maybe they'll do some cars over here, some cars over there, right? But that's the best thing that could have happened for women's boxing. Jake Paul really the new Bob Arum. You know, I be telling folks that making jokes and shit. He really the new Bob Arum right now, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we finna
Yeah.
have to see this brother for a long time, and he gonna mess around and bring MMA back to Netflix. He gonna mess around and getting take over the MMA too. So now that dude putting on right now, I ain't gonna hold you. He said he was gonna take
What's
over
that? What's that?
boxing.
What's that show? They got Alicia Bunga on that like adventure show. That's gonna be
Yeah,
huge for her, bro.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that I forgot the name of it, but Sheldon told me that. Sheldon told me she was gonna be
If
on
she,
that
hey,
little.
you want to make her the quote now, bro.
Oh man, here you go.
Hey, I represent for Ohio, man, so I want to
Here
see
you
her get
go.
her
Hey,
shit
here
due.
you go. Here you go. Nah,
I
man, she
got a
want to be
rep
the
for
GOAT, man.
Ohio,
Hey,
bro.
look,
I got a rep for
she
us,
want to
man.
be
We
the
ain't got
GOAT.
everybody.
She want to be the GOAT, man. All she gotta do is beat the boys, man. Then people gonna start, taking, then people gonna start being like, you know what? She might be the GOAT. She might be the GOAT for real. That's all she gotta do.
Man, when they
That
beat her, when she beat her, they gonna find something else to say. Oh, go fly
uh,
Carissa Shields, big ass. That's what they gonna do,
that's gonna
man.
be now. Like hell nah. She better not. Now Clarissa still go. No, they still gonna say Clarissa undisputed. But you know that the boys win. Like that'll sit nice. Like that'll be the jump where a nigga start to be like, hold on, but I'm going to undisputed. And she got the boys. You know what I'm saying? The boys win type shit. So that she got to get. She climbed up the list. I say that for sure. But to get to that top, she gonna have to do more than. Now if she win the show, now that's saying
Mhm.
something, right? That's
Yeah, that'd be another level right there, bro. Cause
saying so if she
like
win that
I think it's like a
motherfucker,
Survivor type show. Like they fit in McDonald's on the commercials or something. I think it's
yeah,
one of
type shit. Now they be doing a bunch of crazy military like shit.
Hey, cause you ever notice like when you watch them shows, don't nobody ever lose no weight, man.
Yeah.
Hey, but salute, man. Good talking to you, Skitty. Salute to my man Crush. I'm about to go back into work, man. Peace, y'all.
All right, pimp. Said
Yeah,
Chisel,
Chisel.
Dice out.
Yeah, cooking, bro. hmm Great
Yeah,
points,
man.
man. Great point. BBO came up here, dropped a little something, something. Great cook. Great
Yeah.
cook. Yeah. What's going on, homie? You
He
already
said
know.
Chisel Dice out. Got semen on his ankles. He can't slide his feet. Yeah, bro.
Right.
When do they actually fight though? Them two big dudes, the heavyweights. I ain't know they already start working on that.
Yeah.
I ain't know they actually started working on that though. But yeah, got say yeah, he probably finna get beat up. He probably finna get beat
Yeah,
up.
I think so. I got him getting pieced up.
The heavyweight division, bro, we need something. The boys is up there, right? So the boys is up there, right? Caballero the champ, the boys the champ. Caballero probably finna be unified. So what?
Right.
It'll be Caballero the boys next, I guess. Something like that.
Yeah. Yep.
Man, we need an American heavyweight, bro. We need an
I know
American.
that's what we need right now, man.
My boy a little too young right now, but bro, we ain't got nobody really in the mix. Torres
Yeah, we
got
ain't
put to
got
sleep.
nobody, man.
Big baby Miller is really the only motherfucker we got up there right now, I think. Gerald
Yeah,
Miller
we ain't got no other American heavyweight right now. Just Big Baby Miller. Yeah,
in the top.
we
And I
gotta
think
get
the
something, man.
yeah, the Mazin only had 2 fights for his way. He most definitely gonna be it, but he gotta get there. He gotta get
Mhm.
there. But
Yeah, he
damn,
needs
bro,
some
we really
time.
don't got nobody in the heavyweight division right now, G.
We don't, Jizzle.
That's terrible.
We don't have
It's
nobody.
a terrible, it's a terrible time
Mhm.
it's a terrible time for heavyweight boxing in America right now. But we got to get some
We
of these niggas off
normally
the
have
football field.
American heavyweights, man. We ain't got none. We ain't got a champion, man. We ain't got a top to the only Miller.
Just
The
Miller, bro. We
all the
got to
big
fucking
boys in the
put
wrong sport, man.
exactly. They all playing DN and shit. DN and power forward.
Yep.
DN didn't power forward, man. All we, bro, dang, we really don't got one. Big baby Miller, dog. Big baby fucking Miller.
Big Baby Miller. That's it, man.
We gotta support Big Baby now, huh? We gotta support the Big Baby. That's terrible, bro. Now we gotta do better, bro. We gotta do better. I'm finna go to the football field and get one of these niggas off the field right now. We
Yeah,
we
yeah.
gotta
You
start
need to start taking some of them off that football field, man.
for real. We gotta start pushing these boys towards throwing hands, bro. Cause it's getting bad. It's getting
Yeah,
bad. I'm ready
these
to eat
big.
some cereal. I'm ready to eat some cereal and oatmeal and eggs and shit and go.
You blow up real quick.
Game about 30. Game about 30. Get about 210. Try to do
Right.
something. Nah, that's terrible though, bro. That's terrible though. Damn, we gotta watch these fucking foreign people fight at heavyweight, man.
Damn,
But I
man.
need
I mean, I'm happy with the couple heavyweights that I am impressed by. Tuma and Kabayel, but goddamn, I need some good.
yeah, I'm thinking, man, the boys up there, Caballero. I'm trying to think who right now in the mix. Fury and AJ about to do their thing. BVO said something about AJ too. I did want to say, bro, it look AJ don't like he got legs no more, bro. He's like his legs was it wasn't even the fact. I don't even really think like that was like he got knocked down because of anything they got to do up top. I just think his legs wasn't there. Like I damn near think that nigga can't walk no more type shit. Like not like can't walk no more, but not well. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. He didn't look. I'm like, bro, he we not realizing that shit. The same thing that happened to Errol Spence kind of happened to AJ too. You know what I mean? Like he's never going to be the same. Like that is not Anthony Joshua anymore. It's not the same AJ. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I really, but just go ahead fight Fury for that 100 million and call it a career, bro. Because from what I saw, nah, bro, nah. I wouldn't recommend he keep fighting too much longer because he didn't look stable. Didn't look stable. His legs didn't look stable. You know what I mean?
yeah. His legs look a little shaky. He's looking shaky.
Didn't look
All right, sir.
didn't look didn't look didn't look real sturdy to me. Said the boys got a rematch. Worley, he activated his rematch clause. The boys in Worley. Yeah, okay. So Worley go running back. What's good, sexy Kendra? You hear me talking about AJ Legs? Yeah. Now I want
Yeah, I want to see that fight.
I was serious, like I'm dead ass though. Like I'm serious. Like this like he ain't look the same. Like he looked off balance. Said the boys. Yeah, Worley did accept their rematch for the boys. How y'all feel about that, John, man? I ain't gonna lie, I picked Worley. I picked Worley in that one. I think if I recall, I picked Worley in that one. I thought he'll be able to catch the boys and knock them out. He did catch them, but the boys he ain't knock him out. The boys got back up and just straight up outboxed him. He outboxed him. So if Worley actually go take that rematch next, kudos to him. Shout out to him. Maybe he thinking shit. I almost caught him in the first round, the first fight. If I had catch him this time, I stop him. But shout out to him for taking that rematch. So the boys got Warley problems, basically what you're saying, right? So we got Caballero, Gasayev fighting the boys and Warley. IBF is vacant. Frank Sanchez is waiting for a fight. Right? He don't gotta worry about Caballero no more because he already got a title. They might as well go ahead and make Frank the IBF champ. They might as well go ahead and make Frank the IBF champ. But yeah, I would rather AJ just fight Fury and call it quits, man. Because if that dude was able to get him off his rocker like that, Tyson Fury ain't the biggest puncher or no shit like that. But he most definitely know how to land on people. You know what I mean? He can take a
Yeah,
punch. That's one thing he can do is take a punch. We know take a punch. So
yeah. I think that should be a final matchup, and don't get the fuck back in the ring again. Ass Juice and motherfucking Gypsy Queen do that shit and retire, man.
both of them. Well, for sure, AJ.
That's the both of them. Get them out of there. They ain't trying to get
Well,
in there with them young killers, man. Them young boys, Caballero and Tuma, fuck them boys over right now.
oh, yeah. Somebody, somebody gonna have to knock Frank up out of it because Frank ain't gonna go away. I think the rest of
Yeah,
them.
Frank ain't going away easy. He ain't going away easy.
I think they gonna have to knock Frank ass up out of the heavyweight division. I don't think Frank. I don't think Frank go. I don't think Frank go call it quits. No time soon. They gonna have to knock Frank out there. I need who else is up there? Who else is up there right now? Miller. Who Big Baby Miller
Uh,
about to fight? Who Big Baby Miller about to fight? They can get a shit.
got it, man. Around well.
I'm trying to put a face to the IBF right now, y'all. That's what I'm doing. That's why I keep saying Frank because he didn't been ducked by Warley. He didn't been ducked by Warley. I hate to say it, but he got ducked by
Yeah,
Warley. Not Warley. Moses. Moses ducked Frank Sanchez
yeah,
for
yeah, yeah,
for a
yeah.
flip
That was Moses. Yeah.
for for a flip. But I still think even after Moses, maybe Moses gonna have to be the one to fight Frank. I believe
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 'Cause
Moses
like you
gonna have to
said,
be.
Frank ain't going away. Somebody might be getting him out of there.
Yeah, Frank gonna have to get knocked up out. Frank gonna have to get knocked up out the joint. He ain't gonna. Oops, about to walk away. I think AJ about to walk away. I think Fury. I think I think Fury might end up probably getting knocked out of there too. Fury might end up actually. I could see Fury fighting Moses. Honestly, true enough, I could. I could see that. Not like I'm saying this
You
gonna
can see
happen, but
that one? Wow.
I could see like Fury saying yes to that fight. You know what I mean? Or maybe Fury fight Frank Sanchez, say he beat AJ or something for the title or
Right.
something. Maybe they put that strap on Fury or something like that. To either way, the WBA or WO tie eliminator Big Baby about to do. Who Big Baby? Big Baby about to do but the WBO got a championship, got a champion out of it. They doing these eliminators for people already with the strap. We need. I want to. They actually tried to do Moses and Frank, though. But man, they need to put let Big Baby and Frank fight. It makes sense for the IBF. Let Big Baby Miller. Who Miller about to fight for his eliminator? Josh. I did hear him say something about that. He about to fight the eliminator. I did hear him say that. I wouldn't even mind. He didn't look too hot his last fight. I wouldn't even mind Big Baby Anderson getting a fucking shot. I think he'll fight Frank. I don't think. I think he'll fight Frank. You pay him enough. You know what I mean? Big
Yeah,
get Big Baby
I
Anderson.
think Anderson will fight
Need to get big. We need somebody. I be forgetting about Anderson here, bro. We got Anderson got to get his shit together, bro. He was supposed to be the one, man. I think that he was supposed to be the heavyweight for us.
Yeah,
He was
for us, but
supposed.
he on some other shit.
He was. Yeah, he on that bull, man. He on that bull. Yeah, it just made me sad again. I forgot we ain't got no heavyweights, y'all. That's terrible.
Yeah, we don't have no heavyweights, man. No
Terrible.
heavyweights, man.
Can't think
We
of
used to be loaded.
for real. For now you really appreciate Deontay Wilder now when you think and everybody was saying right. I was the one saying y'all go miss Wilder when he go. I was saying it. I was talking to myself too, right? Damn, we really shit nigga really do miss Wilder now. 'Cause shit, we ain't got nobody at the top.
Yeah,
We ain't
yeah, I
got
miss
nobody.
him.
Yup.
Said after this Big Baby also said this fight he want to fight Jared Anderson. Yeah, him and
Let
Jared
me tell you
Anderson had
like
a
it
little
was.
beef going a while back
Right.
that they said, but I guess that'll be the fight of the top American heavyweight. So I guess
Pull
that
that
gotta
one off
happen.
and then I'll be saying,
Anderson to beat Big Baby.
um,
I guess that gotta happen, man. But yeah, bro, we very seldom get real boxing talk conversations like we having today. We, we ain't got no. Now, one time have we mentioned how much money somebody make? Have did somebody sell or haven't sell?
yeah, I'm a little broke down,
Y'all
Facts.
see
man.
that?
My
We
back
ain't,
aching, man, this
You see if we
morning.
we
can get
ain't said
somebody in
nothing
the
about
meantime, get him off the street.
nobody pockets. You know what I mean? Straight fights.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
So we fuck-
Yep.
You still
All
leave me
about
alone, huh?
fighting, none of the extra stuff, man. And I just
Yeah,
think they
right.
turned boxing conversation to gossip. Like I said before, it became a vocal tabloid, goddamn shit. That's all
When you
this
get
shit
ready, here,
is.
stop, right?
yeah,
Tabloids behind a microphone and a
Yes, sir,
keyboard, man.
everything.
But we don't need
yeah.
this to
I know,
continue in the
I'm like,
sport of boxing. So
fucking
we want
wrong.
to do our
I'm minding my
our
business, ain't
just and
bothering
try
nobody.
to bring back keep
Just me.
real pure genuine boxing talk going, man. 'Cause just dudes getting on
She
here
shot
don't
that
know what
young boy
they
last night.
talking about,
I framed him.
shit like that. It's boring,
Young boy,
man. It's boring.
16 shot the other young boy. He's on 16 too.
It's getting
But
whack out there,
what
man.
else? What else they brewing? What else they brewing
See,
right
I
now?
seen a little guy running, but I ain't.
Um,
I heard the
they
shot.
put Ja Apatalia on the Ryan Connor Ben card.
Yeah,
Ooh, I don't know who they fighting. I think Chris Bellum. I'm thinking Chris Bellum Smith though. Maybe Chris Bellum Smith versus Apatalia on that
yeah.
jump. Uh, this week we got Roach.
What? That one.
This week we got Lamar Roach.
That's right. Roaches are paid this weekend, right? What you got? Give me your breakdown before we get up out of here.
So he running pretty good. She ready to go
I
out.
still gotta actually drop my own breakdown on it, but I'll say this: none really schematical yet, right? Because I got to, I'm gonna get my schematics, but I say this:
Oh, blue Cadillac.
are they like? I feel like they keep
Cadillac.
getting like Lamont keep
Huh?
getting these draws, right?
See, I
At
remember.
some point, he's gonna lose one of these motherfuckers.
They don't
You
know
know what
them
I'm saying?
days.
Like
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
at some point,
I know.
are, are they looking for the right guy?
Blue Cadillac.
Okay, so PBC
Riding out there
and
with his
Tank,
big hog.
like Tank, I said PBC, Tank and Cruz are PBC fighters, right? So he got draws against them.
I
Lamont
remember stuff.
is a PBC fighter. Zapata is a top ranked fighter, right? Now they both
They
are
rhyme
together,
very
right?
few.
But I kind of feel like they almost want to get his bitch to Zapata. Like they trying to just find somebody who can out throw enough punches, like boom, and then they, you know what I mean? I almost feel like they want to get it to. I kind of feel like it's a setup for Roach for getting all these draws. Roach gonna have to look crisp. He gonna have to look. He gonna. I think he gonna have to have a clear victory. You know what I mean? Like he gonna have to really. He gonna have to make it seem. He gonna have to drop him or something like that. Like he gonna have to make it. No, he gonna have to win noticeably. You know what I mean? Like he gonna have to really be on his game because I think they want to give this bitch to Zapata. I really feel like they want to give it to Zapata. I do. Something is telling me that they about to rob Roach. I don't know. I don't want to be the one pushing it, but I feel like they're about to rob Roach. I don't know. I don't know, man. I got a bad feeling. But that's why really I ain't dropped my video yet because I got a I got a bad feeling about this. I feel like they ain't go. If you do keep having these close fights, bro, they eventually they not gonna give him a he gonna lose one. And you been a brother, you ain't gonna keep getting you gonna keep getting these. So I don't know, bro. I kind of feel like this the one they want. because he fought Shakur Stevenson for a title, went right back to Roach. Now he fighting Roach for a title. So who are they giving the title shot? They giving Zepeda. Like it's like shit, they giving Zepeda the title shot. Uh, you know what I mean? So what's this eliminator? Or this for Roach? Roach don't got a belt right now, dude. No. So this is an eliminator, right? But I feel like they want to
Yes,
give
you're eliminated. Fight for a vacant belt.
they fight for a vacant belt.
Yeah, I think this is for a vacant belt.
Do you think Roach gonna stop him? Whoa,
Um, I think he's
they
gonna need
said
to stop him.
now I'm talking about Josh. Josh said he got Roach 11 or 12 rounds stoppage. Oh shit.
Oh shit, Josh got him. Okay. Hey,
Oh
I ain't got
shit.
nothing wrong with that. I ain't got a problem with that, homie.
You got him stopping him?
It could.
I say this. This is I'm trying not to give away my picks. I'm doing my I supposed to my video today. I'm up here kicking with Yoda. I ain't even did my video.
Right.
I'm gonna do it at some
Yeah,
point
yeah.
today.
Wait till you drop your joint, man.
Nah, I'm
What you
gonna give
got?
y'all a little bit though because we need more. We need more real boxing talk for real. Like I would say this right. Roach been in there with some way bigger punchers than Zepeda, Cruz and Tank.
Right,
So the power ain't gonna be too much on with Zepeda. That it's gonna be the
right,
activity. You know what I mean? So I think that's more. That he ain't gonna have to worry about power. So he been there with power, bigger hitters. Cruz and Tank are
right,
bigger hitters than Zepeda. Zepeda just got more activity, so it's gonna be him not letting Zepeda touch him so much. Like I don't want him to let
right.
Zepeda touch him so much. If you could bob and weave in the pocket with Tank and Pitbull, if you can navigate through that shit, if you can navigate through that shit, you can navigate. Zepeda. It's just gonna be about when he firing back with Zepeda, he gonna have to make he gonna have to make it count. You know what I mean? Make it noticeable, like snap his shit back, hit him in the body, make him. He gonna have to put some oomph on him. You know what I mean? To really get that decision, right? But I actually think he gonna be okay as far as the power go, because the Pater not don't hit harder than Tank, don't hit harder than Pitbull. Pitbull hit hard as a bitch. I saw Pitbull knock Gamboa out. I was there when he knocked Gamboa out at the Errol Spence Ugas fight. I was there. That nigga hit hard. You could hear that shit in the arena. Foof, foof, foof. You could you could hear them shit in the arena. Like that dude hit hard. So he didn't been in there with bigger punches. He got to worry about Zepeda activity and what it looked like with the judges, right? But if he can land a knockdown or something, they ain't gonna be able to take it from. He can make it look like O'Shaquie Foster and he can make it look like O'Shaquie Foster and Vargas. Remember Ray Vargas? He can make it look like that. He can make it look like that. He actually has enough power to make Zepeda maybe slow down a little bit. It's hard to be hard to make Zepeda slow down, but he can hit Zepeda with some shit. You know what I mean? When he wants to, but I don't want him to be loading up looking for that one shot. I don't want him to try to match Zepeda's activity either, but I want him to counter Zepeda in between his activity. But he gonna have to up. I think he gonna have to uptick. Like he throw if Lamont Rokes throw 14, 15 punches around this fight, he probably gonna have to throw 20 to 25 punches around, something like that, right? You know what I mean? If he's at 15, he will have to bring it up to 25. If he at 25, he need to bring it up to 30. Right? If he at 20, if he at 20, he need to bring it up to 30. He gonna have to uptick, I think, just to so he won't get robbed. This is the not so they can't rob you type shit, right? You know what I mean? But now that's gonna be a good one. Like that's gonna be a good. It's a lot of variables. It's a lot of unknowns in that fight. That's why it's hard for me to really predict. I think it's gonna come down to some shit that don't even got nothing to do with them inside of the ring. Honestly, that's what I think. I think it's gonna come down to some shit that don't even got to do with what's actually going on, bro. I feel like they waiting to rob him. See, with Roach counter punching skills, he should. Yeah, I feel like, bro. mm, I think they gonna get that shit to Zepeda. The powers that be have invested a lot in Zepeda, a lot.
Yeah, that could be they. this is an opportunity again for the Peter than the Mock Roach. And then if you thinking business wise, they probably feel as though that the Peter is more marketable
Marketable,
than the
yeah.
Mock Roach. Yeah, so which he is. I don't disagree with that, so I can definitely see where you're coming from. Somebody doing something.
Yeah. I think all the month.
Yeah,
I think Zapata just gotta come out here, be himself, throw punches, make it a close fight. They'll fuck around and get him the win. Lamont gonna have to take it. He gonna have to take the win. You have to do it in
yeah.
style. You know what I mean? You have to do it
But
in
see,
style.
the man got to figure out what he wants to do. All right, because it looked like he goes in there wanting to knock guys out, but then he goes in there and try to box these guys, and he gets confused in what he's trying to do. You see what I'm saying? And then his power, don't carry like that. He's a strong guy, but he's not a guy with a knockout percentage.
Yeah.
Like that. So yeah, I think he goes off if he's stronger than his opponent and he can you know intimidate his opponent a little bit. That's how Lamont Roach gets down. I can tell. That's why he came to a few draws. I think he got about three or four draws combined. You know, Tank wasn't his first draw, people. So ain't the first. That
Yeah.
wasn't his first draw. So I think got about three altogether. Yeah, Tank, Pitbull Cruz. I forgot what the draw to before I had to go back and look at it. But yeah, and this probably can be his little last thing for him too. You see what I'm saying? Lamont Roach is not gonna keep on getting opportunities unless he's just a gatekeeper or what I mean, opportunist for
Yeah.
someone else, like we basically were saying, man. So we gonna see what happens. I think he has to knock Zepeda out. All that on there and try to beat Zepeda on the cards. Nah, nope. That's not a smart move for him, in my honest opinion. That ain't smart for him. Then he gotta decide where he gonna fight at, man. He going 40, 135, like which one? And like he doing a little too much too. And he's a weight bully too because this dude that started out at 140 and worked his way down and was lingering around in smaller weight classes. So part of the reason why whatever punching power he think he has, that shit ain't working for him. Them guys don't know. Them guys don't know when they draining themselves. A lot of them, it drains everything. You know what I mean? So your
Shit ain't
punching
working.
power is only at a 3. Now that shit down to a 1.5 because you've been draining yourself the whole fucking time, man. And then they don't know how to
Yeah.
drain themselves properly. That's the main thing because there's a science to draining yourself because a lot of fighters do come into the sport being drained, and that starts from the amateur side of things. So some of you people may not be aware of that, but yeah, but when you get to the pros, that's when that shit is a no no. You know what I mean? But prepping and you know to get to a professional career or the Olympics, Golden Gloves or the next level after the starting level, you get that. But once you get to that big dance, there's a no zone for that, man. So these guys, if
Yeah.
you really that guy, you're not gonna look to have the advantages. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna look at to make your opponent advantages their disadvantages. That's what it's about. We ain't got too many
Yeah.
people in the sport
Take away,
that's
yeah.
doing that
Take away
today. Yeah.
the best weapon. Make them use number two, make them go to their second option first. Make them go
Yep.
to their second option first. That's what
Facts.
that's what Floyd used to try to do. Uh Bill Haney do that. Try to take away the thing you do best and make you beat them with the second thing. You know what I mean? Type deal. That's good coaching. That's good boxing 1-on-1. That's what every boxer should do. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so he like to jab. All right, I'm taking that away off the wall. I'm taking that away. Oh, he a body puncher. Not giving him the body. Right, I'm gonna make him go up top. Not giving him. You know what I'm saying? Taking away what? Oh, he like the high guard. I'm gonna stay at an angle. I ain't gonna stand in front of him. If you see, we getting into a lot of shit people don't know now. You know what I mean? Don't you know what I mean? Just taking away what they like to do. Cause some like I said hat guard because like deep people got a hat guard defense, but when you're in the hat
Yep.
guard, you can't like if I'm standing at an angle, you can't see past your hat guard. You know what I mean? So just kind of make them uncomfortable with what they like to do. Just kind of
Mm-hmm.
make them uncomfortable. What's his name? Zapata. Was Zapata? He likes to get on the inside. You know what I mean? Keeps the paid ass on the outside.
Yep.
Uh, yeah, you know what I mean. You really gotta crack Zapata. You gotta crack him. Yeah, at least knock him down. Uh, something
Facts.
like that. Cheese, Cheese got to fight with Robson Conceição this weekend, y'all. I'm gonna put y'all on this. If you feel like that Cheese is going to knock Robson out, which I do, it's worth a nice piece of change this weekend because the books don't think that Robson go get knocked out. To my surprise, I'm like, what? Y'all don't think he gonna
The
get knocked
books
out?
don't think Cheese gonna stop him. So
Nah,
you
the books
said put
don't think
money
Cheese
on
gonna
Cheese
stop.
stopping him. Oh
Yeah,
shit! All right.
money on Cheese. What's the money on Cheese stops because the books think Robson go. I'm like, and right, I get it. Like I kind of get it, but I'm like, bro, if Cheese is who I think he is, he's in his prime. He's going to stop fucking Robson. You know what I mean? He's going to
Right.
stop fucking Robson. He should. Robson is crafty. He a veteran, but Robson was getting stunned and buzzed and dropped in his prime. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Yeah.
we saw what
That's
Cheese did to
facts.
Andy. Now Andy is in his prime. He's a spry guy, young guy. He's not gonna be able to take those
Mm-hmm.
shots. I think that Andy took. You know what I mean? He's not gonna be able to take those shots. I think. So I think if for the
All right.
fight fans, shit, I think Cheese and Robson is one to keep an eye on too because especially if you're a better, right? If you're a fight fan, the first thing most people gonna think, right, he gonna knock him the fuck out. That's why I'm trying to see why Vegas don't think that. Whoever made
Right.
that line either trying to give us a gift or they gonna be fucking fired after this fight. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But yeah,
Yeah.
Robson and Cheese this weekend, so that's a good look. I think a good little co-main event to that's a good little co-main to Zapata and Roach. So
All right.
yep, they jumped this weekend. And Khalil, I said Khalil Coast. Uh Charles Conwell is fighting this week from guy from Philly. He fighting Paul Crow, right? And Paul Crow pretty nice. The thing with him is he's been inactive, but Paul
Okay.
Crow is actually pretty nice. You know what I mean? Like he has the skill set. He has talent. He beat Santa
Mm-hmm.
Maria. He beat Shenard Bunch. He only got 13 fights. He's 31 years old. He's from Philly, but it's because he was getting these fights to lose them, and he won them. That's why he can't get fights. I got a
Right.
partner, Johnny Rice at heavyweight. He like that. They call some of
Mm-hmm.
these dudes to lose these fights, and they get in there and they beating these ASAP fights. And these dudes can get calls. My other guy, Michael Fox, like I got a lot of B-side friends who can't get real fights because they actually go beat some of these dudes. They can beat some of these dudes, right? Albert Bell was one of them. It took Abdullah Mason fucking 10 years later to come and give him his shot, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? So there's a lot of dudes out here, you know, B-side fighters that can't get opportunities because they're going to win. They're probably going to beat your fighter. Paul Crowley's one of them dudes that Charles Conwell is fighting. I picked Charles Conwell, but I swear, like if Paul Crow hadn't had a fight since 24, he had one fight in 26, and now he got this fight. He knocked the dude out in 2 rounds. If Crow was
Right.
like more active these last couple of years, I would have picked Crow to beat Charles Conwell. He like plus 330. It's nice odds on him, but he just ain't had a fight.
Tough man.
I feel like in 2 years, except for that 1 2 round fighting, that really ain't gonna help them in this situation. But bruh, that's gonna be a sneak. Charles Conwell got a sneaky fight this weekend, is what I'm saying. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Got a
most
sneaky fight
definitely.
uh this weekend because Crow can fight. He can box. Like he got real. Like he got good feet. Got good punch placement. Got good accuracy. He's not the strongest puncher, most deadliest puncher, but he can box his ass out. So that could get interesting. Conwell gonna
Yeah,
have to Conwell gonna have to find this dude. This dude ain't gonna make it easy for him. He ain't gonna make it easy
yeah,
for Charles. So it's gonna be a
right, yeah,
nice little card this weekend. I think this is a. It's not as big as it was last week with Errol Spence and Anthony Joshua and all them and then, the Zuffa card, Belanga. No, it ain't as big as we ain't got that much action, right? Like we had, but this PBC the zone top ranked card, nice little nice little nice little card. Nice watchable card. We nice little card to get us some wings and shit like that and enjoy. You know what I mean? The fights for sure. But Charles Conway, coming off his loss. So if y'all didn't know, now you know he fights this weekend as well. Dude from Philly too. He nice. Like he nice. Like on paper, you were looking like I don't want Charles Conway or Paul Crow. That ain't. But now that dude can fight though. That's a sneaky fight. It'll be a sneaky go. No, them Philly niggas can fight. Them niggas can fight. Even the niggas
yeah,
with the bad record.
yeah, yeah.
Them
That's
niggas can
true.
fight.
Yeah, you got some scrappers. Got some scrappers for real, man. Some scrappers here, man. But what time you doing your prediction video breakdown, Tizzle?
Shit, but I'm gonna probably do that one time. I'll probably do that one maybe in the evening, man. Probably maybe like 4 in the evening, something like that. Probably 4 or 5
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
gonna wait
evening.
for you to
Yeah,
put your odds and stuff up, man. Let's see which way you going this weekend and see what I probably go right
yeah.
down to the casino, put them in, see what I'm matching up with.
Most definitely take
Man,
that cheese knockout though, bro. Take that cheese knockout for sure. Like this, it's a nice little tag on it. It's a nice little
right?
tag on it.
I
Take that
yeah
cheese
yeah
knockout.
I'm, yeah I can see Cheese knocking him out. I got
For
Cheese
sure.
stopping him. Yeah, I got Cheese
Yeah.
stopping him, man. But look, man, I'm gonna get up on now. I know Cam J Network probably already on. If not, he probably coming on in a couple minutes.
So he
I
could
try
come
to
on
get
at
my
10. Yeah.
yeah.
11 your
I
time.
try to get yeah. I try to get my my 2 hours in from time to time when I can. I appreciate the TWT fan coming through this morning, kicking it with me for this Wednesday, Hump Day Wednesday, coffee and donuts for grown ups. My sis, Sunshine Queen, my brother, Southern T. My STM brother BVO in the building. Pop came up in for a minute. That's my bro, but he had to pop back out. Salute to everybody that came through the chat. Always got an awesome chat. I like my chat, man. Y'all my favorites, man. Y'all my favorites because I have a consistent flow of the same people and I don't be having no bullshit. So that's the most important thing to me. So salute to y'all. Fire in the chat for y'all. Y'all make sure y'all not, if you're not subscribed to my brother Southern T, the ESPN of all sports on YT, yeah, you better go slap your mama and get a brand new barbecue sauce recipe because you out of pocket. Listen, y'all, appreciate everybody coming through. Make sure y'all smash the like button, share, subscribe, and I will be on tomorrow, Throwback Thursday. I got something brewed up for y'all. This shit gonna be a wild one, and I owe y'all Freaky Friday, so that's coming too. But yeah, I'm gonna go over to Cam J Network. Y'all go over to Cam J Network. Make sure you got your notification button on for my brother Southern T. And make sure tomorrow, Thursday, one of my favorite days of the week. Chopping it up with Cree. Got one of the best shows on YT off the grid of boxing and sports. Hey man, this been a dope one. Hopefully y'all got a good serving. I'm gonna go over to KMJ Network and get me some pancakes over there, and I'm out.